Yeah, they also left after World War One, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say age of your country, do you mean Czechia or Czechoslovakia? Because Czechia appeared only
What's the
91.
difference?
I mean, that's the thing. Like, nobody even knows we split up, so might as well just say that we are all.
I see. We needed to separate for legal reasons, but we're still together.
I mean,
Still exclusive.
it's like saying that communist Poland and normal Poland are different countries. Like, they technically are, but I don't know. Doesn't really count that much.
I was
Well,
going to say North and South Korea, but I think that the relationship is probably not quite that bad.
Yeah, nobody from Czechia hates Slovakians, and nobody from Slovakia hates Czech people.
That's good.
Well, yeah, but a lot of them hate gay people.
Hate for others is stronger than hate for each other. That's
Of
unconscious.
course.
Yeah, I mean, we are the most xenophobic countries. Yep, Slovakia and Czechia are two of the most xenophobic countries in Europe, so we know who not to hate. But other than that, everything is on the menu. It is actually kind of funny because, like, I go to university that's like, kind of based like in general. So like half of our people are from Slovakia, and like a quarter are Slovaks, and the other quarter are Czechs.
Pasted the watch together link.
Well, it's actually super funny because all the Slovaks, they like start speaking like a hybrid of Czech and Slovak, but they still speak like really weird. So yeah, I guess we can start. I'll stop sharing random facts.
We're still missing this one person.
Yeah, I'm joining.
There he is.
All right. If everyone's good, I'll start in 3, 2, 1.
My name's Patty. I'll be testing you. When you do good, I use the green pen. When you do bad, I use the red pen. Any questions?
Alright, yeah! So, how'd I do?
Well, you failed every segment and misspelled bus on your application.
Dang.
Save the pain for another day. Say you understand, swear to look away. Don't you dare go asking any questions. Try your tears, learn to pretend. Never take a step out and comprehend. Don't you dare go asking any questions. The less you think, the more you win. The less you give, the more you get. It's all out of control. Out of control. Nothing will save us anymore. Standing at the gates of hell, so wanting more, more and more. But their power in vain. And all we want is bloody power in vain.
In the air as lights flicker in the corridor. In front of you, Marky, real as day, you see your memory before you. The huge chainmail mort standing. You remember this day. But something's different. Instead of your teammates that were there that day, you have your current ones. Elodie, CTA, Bob, also there, within the corridor. What happened? How did you get here?
Alright, so last session we started after hanging out in the the sauna or like
Yeah.
a room. No, it wasn't really a sauna. It was just a
It
room.
wasn't
filled with
really a
gas.
sauna, but it was an incense room.
Yeah. A room filled with incense, where Bob had a wonderful time. Just in general, I think Bob stayed in there meditating while we repaired ourselves. After that, Bob CTA went to talk to the elder monk, and just tried to get some information out of him. I don't think we learned that much useful stuff. That I think he offered him like.
Marky?
Can you hear me?
You were cutting out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know if it's on what's happening, but I've been hearing everybody cutting out every so often.
All right. Is
Oh,
this?
really?
Is this
Yeah,
I mean, I have actually now it seems to be stable. So
Okay, cool.
I used to have the ping go up, but now it's stable at 30, so it should be better.
Well,
where
it
did
sounded
you
good
last
all
hear
the
me?
time. In just a couple seconds, then everybody cuts out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But,
Maybe
it seems
server issue.
fine. Yeah, it's probably
Okay.
server.
If we see that this persists, we can jump on it.
But you stopped that. You didn't
What's
say
last-
anything useful.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's fucking dying again. Okay, can we try to change the channel server or what
I
what
don't
was that?
think I have. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I saw that it cut for me. Wait, I'll then drop you guys into a private chat, into a private server then. Is that fine?
Cool.
Sure. Oh yeah, god damn it! I remember How long has that been since we used the private server?
Oh god, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
forgot.
remember it.
I think it's always been here.
And I was thinking, I thought it's my connection, but yeah.
No, it's everything. Yeah, at least over
Okay.
here I can control it.
I guess I was on this server before because there's a comment from me
Huh.
from 2020.
Yeah.
God damn. Oh god damn. Okay, well, I think I actually left this server because it was filling up my slot, my server limit. Anyway, so yeah. So CTA talked to the guy and then tried to read through the books to figure out about the history of this place. We found out that there used to be three groups, two religious groups: the society and the
Community.
community, right? And which was which? Okay, so the community didn't really interact with anybody except for the society, and the society communed with the people. So it was like a multi-stage, sort of like a god order thingy.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of like a pyramid scheme. But the society actually, so the society were in charge. They were the ones, so the community served them, but the community also just didn't bother with anyone else, like you said. But also, originally, the society worshipped a goddess whose name was Aushra. But it seems that they stopped doing so at some point, potentially. It's not very clear on that.
Yeah, and they left the ground, or
Yes.
well, I think they left the ground after the people started revolting because they had like contact with outsiders, and after that they just left and just now they are wandering around. I don't think we learned that much more. I know that Connie learned that she can use money to destroy this society. like any society, it can be destroyed using money.
Yep.
So yeah, she now has a new purpose in life to sow chaos and that through that achieve the true revolution. Eventually.
Her purpose in life is to spread capitalism and hope it fails.
Yes, she has become an accelerationist. If you don't know, this is actually a real ideology. Don't question it. Anyway, so yeah, we talked to him a bit. God, I don't actually know that much what we learned. Fuck.
We learned about Dorian coming here, and Dorian
yeah.
got a ritual to detach from death, but then Dorian just kind of buggered off.
We learned that all of the elder guys detach themselves from
Yeah.
death, and that you don't need to detach yourself from everything. You can choose to detach yourself only from some of parts of of other things of the
What
world.
was the reason we didn't show Dorian's dead body to him?
Because it was in the train and we were indoors, basically. But also, we did also learn that the elders are detached from the karma system, so their karma value is just permanently stuck at 1, which means they can just take whatever they want, and they don't have to do good deeds. So that's nice for them.
Also, I don't think these guys are priests, so I don't think they can bring him back. They can just look at him at best.
But we don't need to bring him back. According to what's his face for, he'll come back on his own. So technically, we could just leave his body here, and eventually he would come back. But the problem is, if we do let him out of the train and he comes back, then there is a chance that he'll want his gemstones back.
So what?
Yes, we need to keep the NPC dead.
Yeah. But yeah, also Bob was talking to the guy for a while about his plan to reclaim Boboland, because he insists that it actually belongs to him. And Bob wants the monk, the elder guy, Nikita was his name, to send a message using their magical powers to let everybody know.
They got the sending stones, I think, but they have got like a lot of them. So he convinced him that he should use it because he rolled really, really well, and he's very charismatic, even though he never uses it for anything good.
Yeah,
it is good. I will reveal the Hidden King, plus I will also proclaim Boboland to be my rightful throne.
Well, and you were gonna share the documentation, like magically transport or send them copies or something of the documents.
Yeah, send them the fake birth certificate.
But yeah, other than that, we walked to the temple basically. We left the temple we were in and we walked to a different temple so that we could go and do that stuff. But then once we got there, instead of doing that stuff, we went down into a basement and we just talked to the oldest of the elders, whose name was Yuroslav, and he was all like, "Hey Bob, here's some books you can look at if you want to kill Savid." And Bob was like, "Okay, but I'm going to meditate first." And then CTA was all like, "Can you detach me from fate with a ritual?" And the guy agreed to give that a shot, even though he's never done it before. But before doing that, he decided that it would be a better idea to do a ritual on Marky to remove his multiple personalities. And
Marky
that's where we're at now.
Yeah, Marky eventually got convinced because he was kind of wishy-washy about it because he doesn't trust these people that much. But yes, he was convinced to do it eventually.
So we basically came to
Um,
Scientology and decided to do their bullshit ritual.
yes.
Very,
Pretty much.
very smart.
Although to be fair, the main disadvantage of Scientology's bullshit rituals normally is that you have to pay all your money to do them.
Yes.
This way, at
Pay
least
all
we're
your
getting them for
money.
free.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
pay
but
them all
the ri-
pay them all your money. Then you have to work for them for multiple years, and then you get to do the ritual.
Of course.
Hey, we don't know if that still kicks in at some point. So far, the
Well-
ritual how they do them are basically Scientology. Like you have to
Yeah.
detach yourself. That's Scientology.
Yeah, okay, fair
Uh,
enough. You detach yourself from death, you detach yourself from karma, and you also detach yourself from money. So give
Yeah,
us
they
all your
have
gold.
billion-year contracts and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like
That is kind of
you just
actually
get
funny.
reborn.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
That is funny though, because they do say that people leave the city all the time. So it means that people must come back a lot of.
Yeah.
There are
of the time.
also
That is
three
kind of
types
funny.
of Scientologists. There are daywalkers, the ones that live in normal society. Then there are workers for Scientology, who also most of the time can exit, but like work exclusively for Scientology. And there are the third level who never leave and are like Amish,
Ah.
but just
It is
Scientology
true. We
version.
haven't tried to leave yet, so we should probably try that eventually.
Hey,
We hear rumors that people leave sometimes, but we
Hey,
don't
the-
actually see anyone leaving.
Yeah, and the one thing is like we don't know if people that are detached leave. We haven't
Yeah.
encountered.
Well, we
no,
know
actually,
that
we do.
Dorian
We
left.
do. Dorian
Yeah.
left, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's probably fine then.
Yeah.
And
What's
he's
the worst that
dead
can
now. So.
happen?
Yes, I
Well,
think that's probably
I mean, oh
unrelated,
no. People have left Scientology and have died. We have proved that
Hey,
Scientology
Dorian
kills
is Tom
people
Cruise,
after they
okay?
leave.
He has to promote it.
Oh.
Well, anyway, yeah, I think that's about it. We just started the procedure, and now Marky has awakened to this.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you see, and everyone kind of finds themselves. We are just holding your hand, palms extended towards a table where Marky was laying down as an aura engulfed you, and now you find yourselves here in this corridor in front of what looks an unnatural mort. None of you have encountered a mort made out of chainmail, but the sight of this immediately invokes the feeling that, yeah, it's unmistakable. And I'm now thinking who would recognize this battle. I guess Elodie would recognize the surrounding battle, kind of, because she saw 6ix9ine streams,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
At least she's the loyal follower. The others might also get a gist of what is going on, since it's rare for a battle of this size to go on.
Wait, was
Especially
6ix9ine even
since-
filming when he was at this battle? This was before the campaign took place, right?
No.
No, this was the
chapter
end
4.
of the campaign.
Yeah,
Marky
chapter
was there.
4.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is the Battle of Falfanel, yeah.
Yeah, this is the very end.
And Marky was just an NPC at that point, or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was just a random dude on a random ship. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
basically because you guys were on the main ship, and you were fighting Alphanol. The battle was raging on between like regular soldiers and morts for Alphanol. So Marky was just like a regular ass soldier, and he now had encountered this mort. And you're here, like you feel physically here, and this is different, Bob, from when you were like a skeleton, right, detached into another plane. You're also feeling here quite physically. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative and place yourselves anywhere on the left side of the corridor. Through glass panes on the sides, you can see the outside, you can see the battle raging. One of those aspects is a mort, the size of a planet floating in space. attacking ships. But you can sense that the main threat, even so to say, is right now in front of you guys.
I was
Is
full
Connie
HP,
here?
right?
We had a rest. You should have been at full. I'm sure.
In my sheet, I'm full.
Maybe it's weird. Yeah, feel free to.
You said
reset
anywhere,
yourself.
so I can be in melee range.
On the left side, I said. So,
He definitely said on the left side. So
so
Right.
let's
So,
do
left-
up to here, like right.
Strange.
Yeah. So
My blood should be full. Health not, but blood was full.
yeah, that's fine.
I suppose if everyone, well, not everyone, but if most other people are going forward, I'll go forward as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You need to be in range for your motivation thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Also, the turn order seems to have gone blank for some reason.
I deleted the tokens that were there because I assumed those were the old ones.
No, they weren't. I just rolled.
Uh,
It says initiative roll on the chat.
yeah, 1 second. Let me edge back in then.
Thank you.
Um.
No, not 6. 21. There we go.
I was 6.
Oh yeah. Okay, fair.
Is Connie in this place as well, or is she not here?
As you say that, Marky, give me a wisdom check real quick.
All right. Oh, not that great.
No, you don't see Connie anywhere, but your hand is back. You kind of realize, wait, you weren't in your rogue transfini body when you were during this fight physically there, but you are now. However, your hand is present and Connie isn't taking over.
Do I have like full access to my brain now?
As far as you can tell.
Well, yeah. I guess I wouldn't have felt anything before anyway, but yeah.
Sorry.
I have my brain back.
Marky still need initiative from you.
Oh fuck yeah! That's nice. That's a net. So do I get to be first?
No, not on an initiative. You got to roll that wisdom check first. That's your nat 20.
Yes, that was my action.
Okay. So, 1 second. Yeah, I'll get it. Okay. So, let me place a token for the environment as well. There's a magnetic field present that cuts the speed of all metal creatures in half for this round.
Okay. For this round, you said?
For this round, yeah.
Wait, so that he is also from Mettler, isn't he?
Yes.
The chainmail is from Mendel. And the morts behind him move first as you see, as your first attention was at the bigger creature. The ones from behind him start to move as well. Do they have anything? These two guys are gonna ready reactions. The one up and above, and down below. The lesser down is just running forward. That's their turn. Elodie, what are you doing?
I am activating my new ultimate thing, which applies in a 90-meter radius around myself. So yeah,
Everyone's in it.
everyone's already in it. So I suppose I probably don't really need to move in that case. So I think we had discussed this before, but is it okay for me to? No, I think no, that was an action. Never mind, doesn't matter. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just not use my bonus action this round. So all I'm doing is basically what would have been cheerleading before, but now instead I'm just sort of like lifting up my hands and making weird, silly-looking gestures as I mess around with ley lines.
Yep. So, in your eyes, Elodie, I imagine you're kind of wrapping your teammates and your allies with the ley lines, so you can pull them in the right direction if needed.
Yeah, sounds good.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's everything, yes.
Yep. So CTA, although you don't hear cheerleading, you still feel some support from Elodie. What are you doing?
Can you hear me? I switched mics.
Yeah,
It's
you're fine.
Okay. How big is the tunnel?
About 4 to 5 meters.
So with two hex up, I should block it completely.
If you wish to do that, yes.
Yeah, I will do that. I wanna make a cute little foam barrier. I don't understand why my computer started lagging so much. So yeah, each of these orange thingies is 2 hex high, so I use
Yep.
6 HP. Still have to roll how much they are.
Very well.
If I could find it. It doesn't matter at the moment. I will find it. So yeah, that was my ulti from the character, so he can't do shit. But my drone can fly over here, over my head,
Yep.
and should be able to see the big guy. It's not completely blocked.
Yeah. Yeah, and your drone can hover like just below the ceiling, so he has a clear. For the purposes, he has a clear line of sight.
So my
yeah,
phone wall is
yeah.
not connecting to the ceiling.
It's like barely a gap. Like
Even if there wasn't a
half a
gap,
meter.
though, the drone could still see these 2 hexes, and it occupies
yeah.
those hexes.
Yeah,
so.
I
Yes.
was hoping there's no gap, so it's more
That's
harder to push over, but it doesn't
Right,
matter
yeah.
for the purposes, I guess. It will shoot its compression cannon at the big guy.
very well.
Boom.
As you shoot, you see the chainmail suddenly react, and it opens up a hole where the compressed air just shoots through, missing completely without hurting him. And as it passes, the chain runs back in. His body is not static. The chains are constantly moving around. They're constantly in motion.
He
And
can
he
dodge
just-
air?
It turns out.
Man! This is cool. Okay. Guys,
Did-
that guy is cheating! He can dodge ranged attacks!
Actually, noticing this, can I see whether he would be able to dodge my tornado
Actually,
machine?
strictly speaking, you don't notice this. Because
Yeah,
you've got a
it-
wall in front of you.
I mean,
Yeah, you don't know how a wall.
Oh, he doesn't see.
Oh, right, I don't see anything. Okay.
No, CTA built a foam wall in front of you.
Huh.
So
Yeah,
those
he
are
decided
19.
to do that before shooting the cannon. So, yeah.
Huh. But actually, well, my
Although you
ability
do hear what CTA said, obviously.
Okay, right. Well, yeah, I guess that would be kind of hard to figure out what he means by that. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So, is that CTA's turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my tornado machine to create a tornado centered around here and 4 meters in size. So let's see. It's a DC 13 athleticism to dodge.
Wait, it's still CTA's turn.
No, I'm done.
No, CTE's ended his turn. Carlos.
Oh,
ended his turn.
sorry. Yeah, my bad. Okay. So sorry, Mark. You have this wall in front of you. You just heard what CT said. You saw what happened just before the wall was put up. So you're trying to throw a tornado on the other side of it.
Yes. Because, well, it doesn't really say, but it's supposed to be like calculating the patterns of the air inside the room and somehow doing.
Doing
the winds. It creates the tornado.
that's perfect. Fine. Okay. What is the range of this?
It's 4 meters. It's a 4-meter circle, so everybody in the range.
4 meter circle. Okay, so everybody needs to make a athletics save versus 13.
Yep.
Okay. 1 second. Let's see.
This one has this. If it's counts as an attack against him, he has disadvantage. I mean, attack with advantage.
It's a save, not a.
Yeah. So does it give disadvantage to the defender or does it give advantage to the attacker? Okay,
Advantage
so it's
to the
advantage to attacker. So no, this is an AoE.
I don't know anything. It's a save.
Okay, so everyone except this. Who has colored over this? I can't see shit. Thank you. So only this one fails.
So that's 8 damage. And he gets pushed into the center.
Right.
Oh, and I lose 5 HP.
Yeah, so he gets pushed to the center, but everybody still takes the 8 damage, right? I'm reading that.
No. The damage is also only if they. You need to. You do. Yeah. So nothing else happens. And I guess I'll pull out my hand then. I need to be able to see for that. I'm pretty sure. I would usually make this issue.
I'm just gonna say CTA. Since you had line of sight, you did see this guy get hurt by the wind.
Oh.
At least somewhat his chains were being knocked around.
Wow, some air works, some doesn't, guys.
Well, I mean, yours is like a concentrated push. Mine is like a whirlwind that stays on. You can't use
So
it.
basically, so basically, the chainmail Mort gets hurt and CTA gets butt hurt.
Win-win.
Yes. Okay, I'll do the same thing again. Fuck it. It might work this time. So centered on that again and doing that. So now it's only 6 damage. Wow. This ability really is worth its weight in gold.
Oh yes.
I remember why I don't use it that much.
Okay. Well, all of them failed this time. This guy with a critical failure, which makes sense.
Right. So so everybody gets pushed into the center. So this guy...
everybody takes. So 1 step at a time. Everybody takes 8 damage except this one who takes
No. 6 damage
16.
now.
Sorry. Okay. So 6 damage everybody except this one takes 12 because of the nat.
Does this guy occupy all the 6 X's?
Yes.
Okay, well, in that case, he gets pushed into this guy and pushes him away and gets knocked down because I decide who stays and who gets knocked down.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this guy gets knocked down. Then this guy gets knocked into him and pushes him away.
Sorry, who gets knocked down? Did not.
Big guy.
The big guy.
Okay.
It's just that if each are pushed into the same tile.
Yeah, very well.
But then this guy gets pushed into this guy and also gets knocked down.
Very well.
This guy gets knocked down too. So this guy is now in the center. This guy is like here. Or wait, no. So this guy would get pushed here. So he would occupy these 6 spots.
I'm pretty sure your ability doesn't require you to logic your way out. You can't just say the end result, right?
He decides what tile they occupy. So basically, Mark is just telling you to move the token.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You moved it where?
Yeah. So he should be centered here. The big guy.
Oh, the big guy.
Big guy.
Okay.
It needs to be only 2 meters. So this guy has to be in motion here because they can never move like more than 2 meters. So this guy is gonna be here. Oh wait, yeah. So, and this guy is then gonna get pushed here in that case because they need to get pushed away. And this guy gets pushed here.
Okay.
Nice.
Now it's over. And that's the end of my turn.
Very well. CTA. Through the glimpse of your drone, you can see that this guy has fallen, and although the chainmail Mort had been on the ground, the chainmail just runs up. He doesn't need to stand physically. The chainmail just lifts itself back, forming a standing position again.
Ah.
Of his. Is there a?
He's like a slime. He's like a slime in D&D. He can't be knocked prone.
But there's
Similar,
also
yeah.
like toys that can't be pushed over.
Slinkies.
Yeah, I don't know what those are called.
Slinkies.
Yeah. He just does a slinky motion.
The whole point of slinkies is to be pushed over, but
Yeah, I know. That doesn't make sense for me. But I just he's a slinky. Don't try it for me.
Yeah. Have you tried pushing an air cannon into a slinky? It doesn't work. It just slinkies away.
Okay,
Very well.
yeah, I think this is maybe what you're talking about. It's just called a roly-poly toy.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, but it's more similar to a slime. Like it did flat out, all of the chains like fell to the ground, but then it reshaped immediately. So it doesn't need it. His shape is not constricted to humanoid like the other armors are, where if they fall, they have to stand up. Since his chains are constantly moving, he just reshapes back into form immediately.
I feel like there was a point at which Isai could do that. I don't know if he could always do it or if it was like a special thing that he got later on or something, but I feel like I remember transforming instead of standing up.
Well,
Yeah,
you were
might be.
used to getting down. So at
Yeah,
some
exactly.
You min into being knocked down.
Yes.
Okay, Mark, that is the end of your turn. Is that correct?
Yep. I'm done.
Very well. Marky. Well, I guess everybody would kind of know that voice, but I guess Bob and Marky would know this voice most intimately. As from the Mort, you hear Butcher's voice come true. Alright, cunt. This ain't how we playing in these parts, is it? As a lair action, let me roll. Very well. He kind of tosses his hand up, and chains shoot out into the ventilation system above, where there's a lot of ducts and cables. Like, what do you call cables for like air and stuff? Pipes.
Oh,
So,
yeah, pipes.
Basically tearing up a lot of it, and a cold wave of cold air, immediate frost is setting in. Everybody needs to make either a defense or athletics save.
Marky just shouts, "I'll crush you like the little fucking creature you are."
I mean,
I'm
that's
using my advantage.
I am
Does this
also
count
using
as
my
an attack?
advantage.
No, it wasn't attacking you, it attacked the ceiling, and this is just an environment effect now.
Well, it's still plus 2 defense, who's in range of the drone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I also will point out, Lucas, although I rolled terribly, those are not critical fails.
That is perfectly fine.
Plus 5
Yeah.
on my buff rolls.
1
And,
second. I
and
need to-
LOD. Wait.
So wait, that's a
yeah.
25 on this CTA, right? And CTA, you need to... Okay, so which one was for the drone, CTA?
It's written. Nano drone
Oh,
is
right,
25
yeah,
and
I-
CTA is 16.
Okay.
And LOD and Marky
also-
are also in range.
Oh, nice. Not that
Um,
it makes much difference for me, at least.
No,
but-
honestly, it did not. Let's see.
Oh wait, I can't help myself, but I can help
Oh.
Marky. So I use my
I would
reaction,
recommend that.
well, actually, not reaction. I use my free action, I should say, to help Marky.
Go.
Here we go. Yeah, okay. 21 plus he gets the +5 from the drone.
Yeah, that's
And
wonderful.
my wall doesn't help against cold wind.
No,
It's coming from
because
above, I think.
it came from above, and actually your walls get destroyed.
Oh,
As everybody who failed take 35 cold damage, everyone who succeeded take half that, 18.
Who?
question.
18.
How
so-
much?
Who
How
failed?
much did Marky succeed by? Because he got a 26, including the drone's bonus.
He succeeded by 3.
Okay,
So
that
only
guy takes
Marky
3
and-
magic damage.
Okay, so Marky and the drone are the only ones who
I'm
succeed.
down.
35 was it you said, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was a 32.
So I take 31. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely now below half health as well, so that's intimidating.
The
Wait.
ones that would do
No,
who-
wait. 1 second. 1 second. Bob, can you give me a quick wisdom check?
Oh, I didn't realize Bob had failed as well, damn it. Oops.
Wisdom, you say.
Bob, as a water vampire in a liquid-cooled system, you are immune to cold damage.
Nice.
Well, that's convenient how that just happens to be a thing that he's immune to.
Yeah, no, because cold was always like I never knew if it was exactly air or water, because for like a since this was liquid cooled, and he rolled enough, basically.
Sure.
So it's on a 50-50 gamble he won.
The ones who saved take 18 damage, you said? So my
Yes.
number also... Okay, she's down.
Just get like showered with cooling fluid.
Pretty much. All of these two guys also failed. So they take 35. This one was the only.
Yes.
But this one was the only one that succeeded. So he takes 18, and then the big guy himself also failed.
Yeah, good old butcher attacking himself.
Does she
Okay,
look
well, that-
vulnerable to it, or resistant or something?
Doesn't seem to be. Like his chains seem to have like shrunken. Some of them even snapped because everything froze up real quick. So like metal was bending and snapping in places just from the sudden freeze. And now it is its turn. As it's gonna look at you, Marky. Ain't afraid of a little cold, are ya? He's gonna do a chain attack. Well, I guess, yeah. So basically, as he was throwing his chains towards the ceiling, he throws his hand at you and multiple chains shoot out. I need defense from you, Marky.
I want to help Marky again.
It's a chain whip attack, to be specific.
Okay, he gets an 18, and then he adds the 5 from the drone as well, I think.
So,
Where's
sorry,
the drone?
you're using up your reaction, right? For this?
No, this is a new turn, isn't it?
No, this is the same.
Okay.
The same
In
turn
that
as
case, yes,
he
I'm
attacked
using up my
ceiling.
reaction, yeah.
Very well.
And my drone is dead. So
I thought
no more
normally
bonuses.
layer actions were their own turn, but I guess it works differently.
This was
here.
at the start of his turn,
Okay.
so a condition basically for
Is
Butcher.
that is there
so
a reason
18.
why he has 2 different turns?
Connie?
Okay then.
As I
Anyway,
said,
so
it's a
Mark-
specific
Mark-
action for Butcher.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Marky
no.
got a 23.
No, because there's no drone, so it's only an 18.
Oh, the drone got destroyed as well, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15
Ah,
HP,
it
18
got-
damage.
Oh right, okay.
The chain whip hits you, Marky, for 10 bludgeoning damage. And you must succeed an athletics save or be knocked prone.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
As his second attack, he uses his other hand, and this time it doesn't seem he's trying to whip you, but he's trying to wrap around you with the chains, grappling you. I need an athletics for this versus his attack.
Oh, shit. Use your advantage, Mark.
He doesn't have.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he doesn't have one. Okay, well,
Oh, you're brave and stupid, so...
I guess I'll just use one of my actions from my next turn to help out.
Feel free to do so if you wish.
It means I can't use my ultimate on my next turn, but it's
I mean, I
you've
can
got
survive
a
it.
crit fail, so yeah,
Bad.
yeah. So that's a 19.
Yeah, the attacking roll was 18, so just barely, Elodie, with your might, you push the strings, making Marky's body react in time and move away before he gets grappled by the chains, just barely dodging. Bob, it is your turn now. What are you doing?
I look at the big, stupid Mort that speaks like Butcher, and I shout at him, "Take a number, please!"
Nice.
Bob,
Oh.
for a second, you feel connection. But you realize, if you suck in this creature, you're sucking in Mark as well.
1v1, 1v1.
Of course, I don't mind. Marky will not struggle.
Very well. So, Marky, you're now appear in the DMV line with Butcher. Butcher, as you know, like as it is in your head, he actually even, instead of the chainmail body, he has the copy of your body. Just laughing at you. Came to suck on some bollocks, didn't you?
Marky just
I'm-
begins like this sort of movement, while I assume Butcher just begins to rage.
Well,
I
I just want to
I
specify.
can manipulate the DMV line, so I'm moving Marky in a secluded private room with a TV and nice cushions.
The executive
wha-
suite.
While I increase the line in front of Butcher and tell him you have to move a bit closer, and every step he takes coming closer, it will feel like 10,000 years and rust will form around his body. Not in real world, in the imaginary, awesome
So this is a
D&D line world.
Nice.
Butcher just says, "This is child's play," as he takes out a drill and starts drilling his head as he takes the steps. I will say, since you have control of the DMV line, I will allow Marky not to take damage, but he's skipping his turn.
Oh.
Your choice, Marky.
I don't really mind that. I can survive.
Bob, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. So this guy
You
took
guys-
40 damage. Does he look?
He
bloody
doesn't take
completely?
40. He takes only 30 since he's not resisting. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, he's not.
He tried to attack Marky.
No.
He tried
No,
to-
not inside the DMV line. He
He
didn't.
didn't
no.
do anything in the DMV line.
All he did was drill his own head for some
Yeah.
reason, which is a thing.
Butcher knows the DMV line. He's been there.
Yeah.
So he's not playing against it. He's playing with it.
Drilling his head is possibly just booger drilling for Mords.
He's basically just doing the 30 emotional damage to himself. He's helping you to traumatize him.
Yeah, he's like, you suck at this. Let me show you how it's done, right? Rust? Pff, I can drill my own head if I need to. But yeah. Is that the end of your turn, Bob?
Yeah.
For the guys outside, you suddenly see the body kind of shift a little. So, who's gonna say is the means of production now? And Bob, you can see both Butcher in the DMV line and what's going on in real life. So, you see that, okay, there's a second mine here. And through the link, you also know that it is linked to Marky. Okay, Connie.
Now I want to put it in the DMV line as well.
Okay. So, Connie. One. Okay. So, as its first immediate reaction, you see chains go out of its body, and they kind of bend themselves into. They strike this mort that's still prone on the ground. And through the chains, you can see, almost in a Rogue Transfuni manner, the metal from the mort starts running towards Connie, seemingly restoring its wounds as it deals and heals for 22. Basically restoring itself by 22 hit points while damaging this mort. This mort is barely alive. Like, it's hanging on by a thread. For its actions, Connie looks at you, Elodie, shouting, I know you're the helper. You should not only help your friends, you should share it with everybody. It's gonna try to do a grappling attack against you. So I need an athletics.
Okay. 14.
Misses. And it's gonna try to do the same thing again, actually. As it tries with the first attack, you dodge gracefully out of the way. However, you don't see the second one coming. As it hits you, you now are considered grappled by the chainmail creature, and you take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Yes, that's correct. And that's the end of its turn, as now Morts move. These two Morts charge up on Marky, and Marky need 2 defenses from you, as both of these are going to do simple sword attacks. This one uses its movement to stand up, and then it's just going to be inching closer. The first one hits from the upper mort.
Wait, oh sorry, what hits? Oh, I
Then
helped
I can
first. I helped with
the
the 9.
9.
I change it.
Okay, very well.
17.
Very well. So the first attack misses.
Ooh,
This
it
one
takes,
misses.
Takes damage.
Yeah, so it was a 9 to hit, actually.
Oh, nice.
So it 8 damage?
8 magic damage, yeah.
Yep.
As these, when it misses,
Yep.
well, or when it goes to attack, the ley lines, I guess, sort of flash and briefly become visible as it misses and gets shocked in some sort of magical fashion by them.
Basically, as its sword is trying to hit Marky, you put a ley line in front of it and manifest into reality. So his sword almost hits like a live wire of magic, and it shocks him for the 8. This one, however, rolled a nat 1 against you, Marky, so you have a counterattack if you wish to do so.
I'm gonna laser his ass to fucking oblivion.
Roll to hit.
Alright, so That's that's not very good.
That does miss. So you try to shoot it, but since you're halfway, your brain is still in the DMV line, chilling, unable to escape. You're not fully there. As I need to roll for the environment, actually. Okay. Some of the wires that were on the ceiling and are now cut start touching the metallic walls, and everything is basically now covered within electricity. Every movement, every tile of movement will cause 1d6 damage for the next round.
Oh.
That's the end of their turn. Elodie, it is your turn now.
Okay. So first of all, I have one action this turn so I can't use my ultimate again. So instead, I'm just going to try and do a strength check to escape from the chains, which are grappling me.
Very
Is that
well.
okay?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Cool. That is a 20.
You manage to slip out of them. You're not considered grappled anymore, as Connie loses control of you.
Awesome. And in that case, since I'm not going to be using my ultimate anyways, I would like to move. However, you said that every square of movement costs 1d6, but I specifically have an ability that lets me jump. So I'm going to move without touching any spaces except the one I start in and the one I land in.
Okay, fair. Since the ground is the thing that's electrified, that's entirely fair. You're not touching anything as you move.
I'll move over here if
Yeah,
that's...
so that's just gonna be 1d6 basically.
Yeah,
Since
nice.
that point of touch changes.
Yeah. So I just roll a d6, or do you roll it?
I rolled a 1, so feel free to take it.
I would rather not.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair.
So yeah, I just after breaking out of the chains, I just hop backwards through the air, traveling like 6 meters or something in a single jump.
A magnificent backflip.
Yeah, magnificent backflip, landing and not getting zapped because I'm awesome.
Yeah. Gold isn't
inductive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that the end of your turn?
It is, yes.
CT, then you're up.
Which one of those lower mods around Marky is the healthier one?
They are pretty similar, it seems.
Okay, I'm just shooting the one that's closer to me. I'm shooting my drone at him.
Is that the special ability, or is just
yeah, that's like we upgraded this to be
I
able to
just
summon
don't
the drone.
recall.
So yeah,
Okay.
I use 10 HP to summon my normal drone, and it should do. I haven't actually written that down how. I mean, I shoot it, takes damage, and the drone collects itself. But
Right.
I
So
don't assume it takes double damage for the first attack.
No.
Or does it?
I would assume are also not, right? It does
Well,
because you're
typically
double
it's
damaging it.
one impact, one retraction.
Yeah, but
and the
you
drone
already have
collects
the
itself.
but you already have the drone summoned by that point. Normally.
No,
You still
I'm
have
shooting it
this-
at particles. That's the point. So it has to recollect itself to its form.
Yeah, but it's not a drone absorbing it out because otherwise there's no.
Well, it does absorb it because that's its base HP. That's how it gets its base HP.
So okay.
Also, don't you have that thing, the staff or something, that makes it do extra stuff when your drone's summoned? It turns everything into a swamp or something, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, well, what does it do for Spider?
I don't know, man.
Man, why is my roll 20 lagging so much? I don't understand. My PC is cooked. Spider Dark Cave.
Yeah.
Dim light.
Yeah, so all of this corridor, from an electric corridor, it turns into this dark cave that for some reason has electric surroundings. It's an electric dark cave. So creatures that do not have dark vision or a light source have disadvantage on physical attacks or defense against them. So
I assume we
this
all
would-
have dark vision. Our
All of
party
you
vampire
have-
plus robots.
no, all of you have dark vision. The question is on Morts.
They have soul vision. Why should they have more?
Not if they are not if they're level 1 actually.
Oh yeah,
level
that's
1 they
right.
don't
Then
have
it's
soul
just
vision.
collapse.
Yeah, and these ones actually are. They don't have soul vision, so they have a disadvantage, which actually, yeah. No, your first attack. So okay, just to kind of go back. Your initial attack, where you shot the particles, missed, so they didn't take any damage. If through absorbing, you deal the damage again.
I mean, if I initially missed, then reabsorbing would just be collecting it from where I missed to. So I
from
only
this
do
wall,
double
basically.
damage when I hit, I assume.
Yeah. So yeah, because your first attack missed, and then when it became a dark cave. So now, as your drone has been summoned and collected itself, you can tell that these guys are a little bit confused and will have disadvantage in their attacks. They are not even seeing the spider, basically.
But I also have advantage on my next attack, right? I mean, that's how darkness works, quickly.
All right. No, they have disadvantage on attacks and defenses against attacks. So you don't actually get advantage, but they have disadvantage on their defense.
Yes.
That's what it said.
Oh yeah, true. We don't have armor class. Never mind. So yeah, I do the same. At the same guy. 16, hopefully. It's
Yeah, most likely.
so he
Yes,
takes.
it hits.
He
Nice.
takes a total of 10 damage as my drone reabsorbs it.
Yeah, he's hurt pretty bad and very confused in the darkness. Unnaturally from Morts, though, they're not really communicating or using any speeches like they are actual NPCs. While Connie's in the background laughing.
I feel like we should get rid of them when I saw the guy absorbing. I hope
Yeah.
we can't absorb that, guys. My drone still has... Fuck, I shouldn't have reabsorbed. Whatever. No, my drone... My drone doesn't reabsorb. Add him 5 HP.
Okay. Rolling back, so you only shot him, so he still has 5 HP of particles within him.
Because I want my drone to attack twice. It can attack everybody in melee range. So...
Oh.
Yeah, and everybody has disadvantage in your melee range. Oh god, 21. What?
Awesome.
Oh, hold on that first attack, actually.
So wait, was that advantage or not?
No, he
I
doesn't
just
count
rolled
advantage. It's 2
twice.
attacks. Yeah.
Okay, right.
So-
Okay.
The first attack is gonna kill this guy. You're putting him out of his mystery. The first one misses this, and it misses this one. So with the second attack, with the 21 to hit, that's 4 damage. Yeah, so both of them take the 4 damage from the second attack, but are still standing.
Yeah, I'm done with my turn. That's it.
Well, he skipped, so I guess it goes. Well, he is also skipped, so I guess it goes straight to Bob.
Well, Mark, you can use your bonus action if you have anything there.
Oh yeah, right. Fuck. Well, I would have to use it during the thing because it buffs rolls, but no, I'll skip it.
Very well.
I'm using.
Yeah, so you skip your turn. It is technically Butcher's turn, and although he doesn't have any actions, his reaction does kick in. how does that work in a cave now? Oh. So with a 4, he attacks the nearest creature. In this case, this is both 10, so 1 is for his teammate, 2 is for the drone.
Yes.
Okay, so he just does an attack against his teammate. Yeah, basically puts him out with a chain whip, smashes him into the ground, leaving him unconscious and continues laughing. Sorry, what was the turn order? As this Bob's turn now again.
Just a second. Because I have. That's strange. I have to modify the. How much time did I meditate? Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
59 hours. Okay. Okay, in that case... What the fuck? Something is broken. This is impossible. Oh no.
You can see the rolls.
Yeah.
Yes.
BD12 if you stop it. I can only reroll d20s, unfortunately.
And Marky, you just got off the couch. You're sent back in again. As Butcher is at this point in the DMV line. Butcher is making himself drown in salt acid, just mocking you and your shark and snake tank. As it is
With
now.
these rolls, I can agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, his laughter is basically throwing Bob off his game.
The shark is trying to gnaw on him, but somehow its teeth are falling out, so it's just like gums.
No, he's like, oh, so this is the baby shark people keep talking about.
Oh yes.
On a 4. Okay, so the closest creature now is the drone. As Connie shouts, 1 second, let this. As Connie shouts, the bourgeoisie are trying to take everything from us. Here! And some chains go out and attach themselves to the drone. Are you gonna try to dodge it? CTA?
Oh.
As
I mean,
there's some
defense,
chains coming for the drone.
Do I dodge with defense or what?
You can choose athletics or defense.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
With a 1.
So you feel the chains attach as Connie tries to heal the drone.
Even from the drone.
No,
presumably.
heal the drone.
Oh, she actually okay. That's
Yeah,
Nice.
Well, it's full HP, so...
yeah, so nothing happens. As it kind of shakes its head and says, "Wait, you're from with the red shirts." As she retracts her chains.
No, that's the basic model!
Yeah. Now she is going to. Yeah. First off, you see her attach some chains towards the ground and form weird spirals. As CTA Mark, since you're two are the closer ones, you can see that like electricity is starting to run up those chains, almost like charging in. And the second action, Connor releases the chains towards Marky. Marky, athletics save.
Mhm. Okay.
Oh wait. Oh no, you did a good result. I don't need to help with that.
You're keeping it, Melody?
Oh yeah, there's virtually no chance I'll get a better result than that.
Okay. Yeah, Marky, you get hit for 37 electric damage
Ooh.
as you don't manage to dodge in time, and the electricity, even though you dodged some of the chains, they were so highly electric that they hit you from the chains themselves.
Okay, that's very bad.
As it is the Mort's turn, two things happen. The chainmail monster uses its legendary attack to re-roll its initiative. So it will actually... Okay, that's hilarious. So it moves above Marky and then below.
Okay.
It rolled a 20 and a 19. So it re-rolled its initiative.
Well, which one rerolled its initiative?
The chainmail monster.
Right, but which one? There's two of them. Butcher
Both
and
of them.
Connie.
So
Okay.
there's Butcher and Butcher is the chainmail monster. Connie is the chainmail monster.
Yeah, yeah.
The chainmail monster is both Connie and Butcher.
Okay,
So
so the turn order
actually-
still says 15 and 5.
I left them so I can distinguish which is Connie, which is Butcher, because I
Oh.
know Butcher had a 15. That's the only reason.
Fair
And then the environment's effects, but we are in a dark cave. Okay, I'm giving the control to Carolus. Carolus, should I roll for effects, or do you want to cancel them out? Because you have the control of the environment right now with the dark cave.
I mean, I'm a gambler, of course. Roll.
I ordered that.
I don't want to spoil the fun just because we are in the cool bat cave.
Okay, so you sense that there has constructed a strong magnetic field. All metal projectile attacks go down the list of targets until they hit. There is no miss, it just starts ricocheting around until it finds a target.
So if it misses all, it just starts from the beginning
From-
again.
Yeah.
No?
So you can choose the sequence.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh wait, unless you re-roll. Right, okay, yeah, that would
Yeah.
make sense, yeah.
So you just re-roll. You choose a target, roll. If you fail, you choose the next one, and you go down the list until you yourself become the target. And if not, you go back up again. And now it's the
And when you
Mort's
say the
move.
list, you mean the initiative order? Or...
Whichever your choice, dealer's choice. So you can choose the sequence of what are the
Oh.
targets.
So yeah, enemies
Nice.
first, and the friendlies, I guess.
So this Mort is going to try to do two attacks. He has disadvantage because it is dark, but he's going to try to do them against Marky. Marky, roll me two defenses.
Okay, that's pretty good. But is it a metal-based attack or no? Or it's a projectile?
Yeah, it is only projectile, so you're fine. The attack does hit. The first one, at least. Dealing 6 slashing damage. And the second one...
Oh. No. Actually... I guess I might as well help with this, because I've got my reaction still for this round.
Well, I already said the first one hit, so do you want to change the 22?
Wait, has Mark rolled?
Yeah, there's two defenses.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, the 18 and 22, right. Oh, yeah, no, I guess there's no point in me helping with that, is there? No.
And the second attack misses. So that's the end of their turn, and Elodie, you're up.
Oh, well, okay. So I do this time have my actions and such, so I will use my ultimate again. Only 13 meters, so Let's see how far that is.
That reaches
yeah.
everyone from your side, but
Yeah.
not
I'll
further
just
from
use
the
my
top.
bonus action to jump back over here, I think.
Very
But
well.
because it doesn't need to reach them. It's just that so long as I'm targeting the ally that's within range, that's the important thing. Like
Very well.
in order to deal the magic damage, it just
Okay,
needs to be
Elodie.
ally. Yes. And the
give me an
electric
athletics
force
save.
gone.
No, I
The
know,
elect-
but give me an athletics save because
Okay.
this is a funny thing. Because you see, when you jump, you're technically a metal projectile. So choose a target.
Okay, I guess actually, yeah, no, you know what? If I realise that this is happening,
Yeah.
I'll just sort of change my position into, like, I don't know, shoulder barge or something, and my target is going to be this mort here.
Very well. Okay, so athletics 15 to hit, and he has disadvantage on his defense. Just for the sake of it, let me roll in the open. And that hits. So give me a 1d6 shoulder check.
Awesome. Let's go. 5. Nice.
You crush in his face, like he's all bent over. He's barely alive.
Awesome. And that is the last thing from me.
CTA, you're up.
Can a bonus action load a health potion inside my... So when I shoot my nanoparticles, that a bit of health potion is carried with it. Intact, hopefully.
No. I don't see any way there that could happen.
Okay. Yeah. First thing I do, I choose my trans cannon. So the copy of the compression cannon that I have on my body. At the big guy.
This guy?
At the yellow.
Yep.
This person.
As you shoot, the chains distribute, leaving up an opening for your cannon to miss through.
Okay, the
As
second
it does
guy
not
is,
hit.
is the normal enemy.
And this one is a morph, yes.
Yeah.
But your trans cannon, it's not metal, it's air, right?
Correct.
So, yeah. So it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an
It's
air
a
gun.
compressed air.
Oh, true.
It's not a metal projectile.
Yeah.
There goes my plan. With my second action, I summon some fire.
Very well.
So
And where do you summon it?
I'm still trying to
Okay.
figure out how many.
Yeah,
Here.
you're right,
Okay,
you're
yeah, I
lagging.
have 6x, but so yeah, one underneath the normal dude,
Right.
and the rest underneath the yellow guy. So 4. He's standing on 4. Oh, 5. Never mind.
Yeah, you can do 5. It's okay. I'm assuming the athletics DC 10. So this guy actually fails, and the simple fire is enough to put him out.
Awesome.
As the huge mort. He succeeds, but he's standing in 5 fires at the start of his turn.
Nice. Alright, that's more than enough. My drone walks over and attacks him once.
Very well, roll to hit. As
I could help with that if you want, but I only have 1 per turn. So if you want,
Yeah.
oh no, you've already done your attacks, haven't you? Yeah, I guess I might as well. Do you want me to? Do you think I should? There's a good chance I get higher than 14, but I might not.
I mean, I only do 4 damage. If I don't know if helping Marky or Bob.
No,
Help
but I
more,
can
but-
do that as well. It's once per turn because I've got my ultimate up now.
Well,
That's why I'm
I mean-
asking.
Yeah, why? If there's no downside, why shouldn't you?
Well, I mean, there is technically the chance I could get less than a 14, but yeah, I'll give it a shot. Damn it, I did.
Yep.
Sorry.
It happens. That's my turn.
Give me a strength check for the drone real quick. As you hit, you connect with the chainmail, but as your Spooder Runderbite goes in, the moving chains actually make it stuck. And since you cannot let go of that weapon, since it's part of your the drone's body, the drone is considered grappled.
Yeah, just so you're aware, that wasn't like I don't know if that's a thing Connie does, but that was not a crit fail. Just so
Yeah,
you
no, I know.
Yeah, good.
Guys,
I
I,
ju- I just
grappled
wanted
it! My drone has him!
Yeah, like the drone is just hanging from some chains on the mort.
Good boy, drone, good boy.
As the mort switches into Butcher, just looks at the dangling drone. Ah, little fucker, aren't ya? It takes 30 total damage from all the fires.
Does it-
And then,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah, because there's 5 fires, 6 damage
Awesome.
per fire, because it started its turn in the fire. And then it is Butcher's effect. For closest target, the drone.
Who that could be?
And it is grappled, so it has disadvantage on the defense. As,
Actually, I don't think grapple does that. It's restrained. that does that.
no, this chain monster has the
okay.
effect that if something is
Cool.
grappled by its chains,
Yeah.
it has advantage. If it was grappled by somebody else, it wouldn't. But since it's its chain
Yeah,
specifically, so yes, it with disadvantage. So once more. And the mort backs the drone with its chains for 19 total bludgeoning damage into pieces.
That's 4 damage to its chains because it overhit my drone. He's attacking my drone hanging from his chain. At least the chain.
He's
my
too
drone
strong
takes
to
him.
hurt himself.
Pokemon hates him.
Yeah, no, he doesn't take damage from his own attacks. Yeah, and then Butcher's not that stupid, so he's gonna move. He's gonna move up next to Marky, actually.
Wait, isn't he in the DMV line though?
Yeah.
Wait, you're
Yes.
right, Butcher is! Yeah, no. That's
So that means
hilarious.
Connie's also going to take
Yeah,
the 30
no,
before
because
she can
then
move.
we move on to Connie, and
Awesome.
she also takes 30 damage, and
My drone
Wait,
is still
actually,
there then,
oh yeah,
right?
that was. No, it was
No,
it's a reaction thing.
yeah,
isn't
the
it?
first thing
It's
was a reaction.
Oh.
So because they didn't have their actions to like move or attack, but they still roll a random thing that happens. So this is
Yeah.
for Connie. 2. So that is
Did you remember to deduct another 30 HP?
yeah, I did.
Good.
Starting to look worse for Veers. Not like next to death, but definitely having an impact as the chains are starting to move slower and slower.
They're melting slowly but surely.
Okay, so that's I need to roll 1d10. So Connie moves 4 hexes towards its closest target. Which yeah.
Everybody's. Oh no.
Fine, away. Yeah.
So the
No wait, I'm far away.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 4 on the movement. And she didn't interact, so she's going into her actions as she just looks up you, Mark, and saying, "You see now, Viv, communism. We are unchained."
Shut up, you
Unchained! Unchained! Says the person made of chains. That's a terrible
Shut up, you
metaphor.
mad bitch.
Maki
Yeah,
turns
go
into Django. That's how you're unchained.
Connie is going to try to grapple you, so I need a defense, athletics from you, Mark, on an attacking check.
Okay, well, that would be the same roll, so it's still 8.
Okay, so Elodie, I'm assuming not.
I
jumping in?
could help if you want me to.
I mean, I don't think 18 is that easy to control.
Yeah. Well, is it an 18 or is it a 13?
It's an 18 because
18
that's the
is
first roll.
pretty good. It might not succeed,
Yeah.
but it's probably not much. I'm probably not going to help very much if you've got an 18.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So the chains extract and wrap around you, dealing, as they kind of crush you in a little bit, they deal 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then Connie looks at you and says, "Now, give me what you took away from me." As you feel your metal body getting absorbed through the chains into Connie, you get dealt 32 damage as Connie. Well, Connie can't heal 32 from you because you only have 4. But
Oh,
Connie
what?
heals.
Heals 4, because 4 was all the HP he had left.
Yeah.
You
But you
ain't
guys,
shit
you
from
see
me.
Marky's body get absorbed into Connie, like
Really
dragged in and like gets into the chains, like his body slowly being taken apart
Okay.
as Marky. You take over the chain mark.
Oh.
But what you see is only the enemies of NES. You have your Marky's abilities. But
Wait, so do I see them as I would see them, before then? A rogue Transfune?
pretty much you're kind of in the mindset of when you were fighting this chainmail monster in the first place. So you see a rogue Transfune, poacher most likely, and some illegal Transfune magic witch. Definitely.
Alright, well he's gonna look at CDA and say, "I always knew you were up to no good, joining with the fucking Morts." And yeah, he's gonna charge him and attack him.
Yeah, so you're
It
charging
doesn't
him
look that
physically.
very far.
What is your movement speed?
Well, mine is 3, so.
Yeah, so you're able to move up into melee. And once again,
Oh wait.
total-
Wouldn't melee be like a space back since he's like
Yeah,
occupying that
oh,
space?
right, yeah,
Yeah.
it would. So, yeah, you move in closer. What do? You still have your second action.
Wait, so these are just my actions then.
Yeah, you are in a chainmail body, but your abilities, everything, skills, everything is marked.
Oh, well, I guess. Let's see. Well, I mean, nah, I guess he would just try to. Since there are multiple enemies, he's just gonna do the what you call it?
Tornado.
Yeah, the tornado again.
Yeah. So you spin your chains fast enough to create a tornado, and all three of you need to make an athletic save versus 13.
By the way, he moved into my fire. Just saying.
Oh fuck.
That's a good point. So, the chain Marky does take the 6 damage because he moved into the fire. Yeah, so marked it down. Okay, so Elodie and Bob make the save. CTA doesn't, so CTA is pushed 2 meters towards the center. So whichever.
Yeah, let's take him closer to him.
Yeah. And CTA takes 8 damage from it. Interesting thing. Marky, what is the cost of this ability?
5 HP.
Very well. You guys definitely see from outside that some of the chain is used up for the attack.
The chain just begins to be siphoned inward, and he's gonna do it again.
You used 2 actions already.
Oh yeah, I moved. Fuck. Okay,
Yeah,
that's-
you moved. So
See,
Bob,
I'm making the monster weaker by being stupid, not by actually knowing.
Bob, it is your turn.
Well. Of course, the Darky is a traitor. Take a number, please.
So you've switched from accidentally targeting Marky along with the enemies to now just targeting Marky.
Well, he targeted us.
Yeah.
Okay. Bob, how you want to do this?
He will be stuck in place for hours. And during those hours, dogs will pee on his legs. And the rust will be so bad that he will fall down. And the dogs will continue peeing all over his body until the rust completely covers him and takes over.
So Marky, after that trauma, the trauma you had in this corridor doesn't feel that bad anymore.
Marky.
Oh,
He said, I want to
just-
get detached.
Just a
Yes.
second. I don't want
Yes,
them
it
to
does.
be big dogs. I want them chihuahuas.
So you send him out, and in Marky's head, you spend in the desert time and time and time as these dogs pee on you. Once and once again as you rust away, but your rogue transfini body tries to rebuild itself, but it rusts away even more, slowly but surely. In due time, you start noticing Connie and Butcher with the image of your body, but understandably being still a little bit different. Rusting away with you as well.
At least I took you fuckers down with me.
Butcher laughs. Down. You took us down into your depths before, cunt. The only
This
way
time
we're
we're
going
getting
now is
lost.
up.
This time there's no getting up. Very sure about that.
Not if we pull all of our strength together. You don't see it. But you two, and this is Connie speaking, you two are nothing without me. Clearly, you two cunts don't understand a thing about the real world. This isn't your fucking fairy tale. I'm here to make sure shit gets done.
And what shit is that, huh?
Whatever shit needs to be scrambled up after you take a piss at it.
You only flail at random things around you. You never achieve anything.
You're just chin-wagging too much to see the truth.
I'm the one who's been taking this body to places and doing shit. You all just hang back and drag me with you.
Yeah, not with our will. Have you ever even considered what we want to do? No, you just take the body and run with it.
It's my body!
As you say that, we snap back to the old basement that we were in. As you guys are standing there, still around the table with your hands extended, as Yaroslav was doing the ritual, all of you still have your battle damage. Marky, you're at 1 HP.
Oh, I was gonna say whether or not it had happened before or after the combat, I was gonna use my stabilize thing to heal him, but 1 HP works, I guess.
As Mark, you kind of open your eyes, and everyone can sense that the ritual has ended or been. It doesn't feel like it ended. It more feels like it paused. As Yaroslav looks kind of sad and a little bit disturbed at you, Marky, and then looks back at your friends, asking, "Sorry, what was that you wanted me to do with the virus?"
Did you say the wires?
Virus.
Oh, virus. All right.
He's just so Russian that he is from Belarus.
I think we wanted you to get rid of it so that Marky didn't have it inside of him anymore.
And Marky, okay. Who do you reference as Marky? Because as far as I understand, Mark is the one that's your friend, right?
That's the one.
So what do you want me to do with him?
We would like him to continue being himself, and for the other two, Connie and Butcher, to not be himself.
I do not understand.
There are 3 personalities. We would like one of them, specifically the one that is our friend, to be the only personality.
It's a bit more complicated. There's a fragment of personality there. There's the person who this is, and then there's the virus.
Okay, cool. So we would like the person who this is, that's
Right.
our friend, to be the one that is there.
Okay. So where do you want me to put this guy? The ones that conscious now.
Just get rid of him.
Wait,
We don't
I'm
need
sorry.
losers.
The one conscious now? Which one's conscious now?
Speak
Well,
up.
I'm conscious now.
Yeah. So I assume you want your friend back, not this one.
Well, this
Wait,
is the one that we want.
you're telling me this is not my body?
Well, it isn't your body. You're a transfini. Well, I guess you're
Well,
a
He
rogue
called you a
transfini now. but-
fragment. Didn't you hear?
no, he's not the fragment.
Oh.
The fragment is the weird one that is shouting about killing stuff. That's the fragment. He seems to
Oh,
be.
right. I
Bob was
get it.
right
It's,
all along. Your blackness is a virus.
no, his rogue transfuniness is a virus. That does actually kind of make sense, I suppose.
No,
Like,
you don't get it. No, that's definitely not me. I'm me. I'm the guy who fought all those people at the Battle of Alphanal. That guy, that's not me. Okay, you don't understand.
That might be true, but if I saw what was correct, from that battle forward, this body did not belong to you.
yeah, no, he's right enough. But the important thing is that we want this version. We want this guy.
Well, I
he's
can't
the one that we made
extract.
friends with.
Well, I understand, but I can't really extract the main personality. Like, I can't extract the body owner and just like make whatever you are into the owner of the body.
Wait,
I
That's
could.
kind of a shame.
Hey, you don't
Wait,
need
no,
to
but
extract him.
wait.
Just detach him.
No,
That's it.
wait. So you're saying that me,
Your body belongs to
Mark-
Connie.
Wasn't it Butcher?
No, it's Butcher. Wait, so
No.
you're saying
No, Connie.
that
Yeah,
It's
sure.
Connie,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Butcher,
died.
Butcher is the fragment,
Yes.
Marky is the virus, which means it has to be Connie that's the owner of the body.
It's communism.
Yeah, it's a bunch of nanobots all working as one.
Absolutely. You are.
okay. Wait, so what did you say about Butcher? You said it's a fragment of the personality?
It seems to be belonging to some kind of another person. It doesn't seem to be attached to you at the same way that that you are to this body. It seems to be external and just attached to you for some reason, but it doesn't belong to you. It seems to come from another person.
Is actually Connie here? Because I would bring her with me, because she.
Connie, yeah, she's still a hand, so she's around in a bag probably. No, wasn't she?
Connie, sorry
No,
for
no.
stealing your body. We'll build you a new one. You won't have to be a hand anymore.
So she's like on my shoulder or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So you're the one who stopped me from, disappearing into nothingness.
I needed a vessel to bring forward a better tomorrow, a brighter future. I
Well-
told you at the very beginning we need to conduct our 5 years plan. 2 years have already passed, Mark, and we've done nothing. And I'm trying to take as much of my body back as I can, but you're holding me back. So if you don't mind leaving, I think this nice person can help you.
No. This isn't fair. You created me. I'm not the me that's, out there on
No, I took over and you sticked around.
Well, I'm the one. I have the memories of the person who originally owned this body. So this is my body, okay?
Well, the Mort who tried to kill you was supposed to absorb your soul and kill you. And I was supposed to take over a body. I don't understand what's not clear here.
Well, that's theft, This was my personal property.
No, that's grave robbing more likely. Like that's you technically we are supposed to be a dead body. It's not like it's like spoils of war, I guess. Is spoils of war considered theft? Also, there's no theft
Yes,
because
usually.
Shit. Connie ignores it. Also, it's not theft because everything belongs to everybody.
Well, in that case, my body belongs to me as well.
But you're not real. That's what the guy just said.
No. He just said that I'm different. That doesn't mean I'm not real.
I mean, specifically, he said you're a virus, which is pretty rude, but
I used the. I mean, I assume you were talking. You used the term before, so.
yes, we did. We kind of thought we were talking about a person we didn't like, though, so.
Well, isn't that what viruses are? As far as my medical knowledge concerns, they're like external bodies that enter our bodies and try to reproduce, taking us slowly over.
Something
Well,
like that, yeah.
No,
But
that's
I've
wrong.
always been
Viruses
here.
are just so.
You cut off.
I have never left this body, okay? I've always been here.
So
It sounds to me like you died, Marky, or at least your super robot got messed up, and then Connie took over the body. Normally, and presumably what did happen was that your biological self would wake up at that point, but somehow or another, in the process of Connie taking over the body, he created the ERT version of you. Which
I'm still
yeah.
real, okay? Just because I don't no longer have a body doesn't mean I'm not real, okay?
Of course,
Just
I
because I'm
understand
just
that.
this.
I'm totally, like, I'm not racist like those other trans finnies. I believe that you guys are totally real.
And I give a thumbs up with both hands, one towards Marky and one towards CTA. Like, oh.
It is kind of funny that, like, a few seconds ago, Marky was shouting at CTA that, you know, the rogue transfunies are always up to shit.
Yeah.
Reflection.
See, I have friends. If you kill me, you're gonna make my friends, you know, sad and stuff. I'm real, okay? People care about me.
Those are not. Well, no, the Yaroslav kind of goes into thought if those are mutually exclusive or not. As I guess Connie just. Well, you tell me, how does Connie react in this situation? How would you?
Huh. Well, I guess Connie would just look at me and say, you know what? I don't think the theory says anything about this. I'll have to think for a once.
Amazing. Apparently, Karl Marx didn't think of what to do if you are a computer program and then you've got another computer program sharing a body with you. Who would have guessed?
Okay, you can stay for now. I suppose I can let you live while I deliberate your fate. You do have a
I
right
wanna-
to a fair trial, even though I will be the judge, the jury, and the executioner.
Because Connie's gonna send Marky to the gulag, but it's gonna be
Yes.
still the same body.
Yeah, the same body. Connie's just in the gulag too, like, Mwahaha, you're stuck in a gulag. And Mark is like, yes, congratulations. Here, you can have control of your body.
She's the hand holding the whip.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I want to mess with Marky and I'll shout, Jalapeno, don't be there.
Marky and Connie just both jerk without, you know, unconsciously. they both stare at Bob.
I smile and wave.
You people
Oh,
are
wait,
so
okay. Now,
peculiar.
Connie is going to try to grapple you, though. Marky will restrain himself, but Connie will not.
Is Connie still a hand?
Yeah.
Yep.
I will shoot it, of course.
Accuracy
I'm 1
achievements,
HP and he has no choice but to create another one.
Yep.
Oh well, I
And
guess
this
I'm
is-
getting my chance to stabilize him after all.
And like this is the canonical reason why, because Connie has gained some of control of the body finally. So
Yep. Well, I mean, I didn't know she was taking the control back.
yeah. But now it makes sense, you know, why you can't control the hand, everything, and why it can't run away farther than 50 meters. But yeah, feel free to roll then attacking roll versus defense if that's happening.
Yep,
Oh.
yep. I mean,
Never
I
mind.
guess
Okay,
if she
you will
survives,
lose.
I can roll the grapple, but it doesn't really matter.
Connie
You
can
will
catch the
grapple.
bullet.
Well, no, but you know, she would probably attack him, grapple him, and then he would shoot her. But it doesn't really matter in what order it happens in.
Fair. Yeah, so that's basically going on.
Athletics. Yeah, I'm grappled.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, but she doesn't really do anything to you. She just gives you like a wedgie or something.
Well, that's doing something.
Joke
very
on her,
immediate.
I'm not wearing underwear since Sonia stole my clothes once.
You're just ripping your ass hair out.
Oh god.
Yeah, she just grabs all your ass hair and pulls.
Congratulations, Marky. Now you have shit on your hand.
She's a
Brazilian
communist.
Wait. You're a vampire, right? So you don't need to use the toilet. Does that mean you've had shit on your ass since you died?
For 3
And you
years.
just never need it?
he shit
smell
himself
shit
when
on
he
my
died.
ass.
That's the moment.
Oh no!
Never changed his underwear.
Wait. So to make
Or I swim regularly, so I shouldn't have shit. But since I pretend to be human, I smear a little bit of shit all over my ass.
Whose
So
shit
I
is
smell-
it?
no,
Is it your wife's shit?
Scenario is this.
we're in a medieval castle. Basically,
Someone's
I
like-
can move.
I think this guy might be a
Bulgaria normal have shit on their ass.
Hey, there
All the
are
time.
only 3 possible people where he got this shit. Either his wife, his daughter, or our old captain. Those are
Oh,
the
God.
only people that shit on the spaceship.
I don't have to pretend to be human on the spaceship because I can
In
shower
front of
there.
your wife?
But
Does she know
I
you're a vampire?
no,
I mean-
but I can shower and take high maintenance there, like shower. What was it called to remove the facial hair? Shave.
Yeah.
Wait, but you're not getting it. This is the most cursed shit ever. Imagine, you know the joke where, basically girls would sometimes, stick fingers into the bums of the guy they're fucking. So she does this to him, and she's like, how come I can't?
Oh god.
Now, this is the most fucked up shit I've thought of in a while.
No, she
Yeah.
just believes that he prepared for anal play every single time in advance.
She's just prepared.
Look, every time he said that Bob goes to fuck his wife, he's getting pegged. Like this. Oh my god. Yeah. So Yaroslav kind of excuses himself from that conversation. But yeah, as
Can I manipulate the blood in his body so I give him a weird boner?
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
damage.
This is the same guy. You may not remember this out of character, but this is the same guy who last session was stroking Bob's face.
yeah, it
So-
was.
Yeah, I feel like maybe giving him a boner is probably not the direction you want to take this interaction.
Let's find out if this guy is detached from erections.
Bob, you're standing close enough to him and have enough time to, help with the circulation.
Wait, so he can just give people random erections. That's like the best superpower.
It's not immediate, but since he can kind of like increase some pressure or decrease some pressure on blood vessels, he hasn't studied anatomy, but at least for a boner, that's fine enough.
So this guy is now completely freaked out.
He doesn't even react. He has a raging hard-on, and it's clear for everybody to see. He's not caring. He's the eldest here.
Okay, maintain this
Come on,
for
please
4
be at least
hours
happy.
and we can win over him.
Yeah, how long I can maintain this? Can we
You're gonna
torture
kill
him?
him.
It would be noticeable if you're like just constantly standing next to him, conducting some control. Like he would notice that you're always up close.
Hey, you can just give him a
Hey,
hand job.
yeah,
Why,
but
why,
no,
why
given-
even use this ability?
Given the way he was
No.
acting last session, I feel like Bob being up close and this guy getting an erection would not actually seem that weird to him. He's probably like, yeah, this just makes sense.
Yeah, but now I can make him the enemy of the people. I'll give him an erection when he's near children, and everyone will hunt him down.
Actually, speaking of when he's near children, since Elodie is mentally 16 years old, I'm just like,
This is
no,
legal.
not looking at that. Turn around.
Well, guys, where are you going? The second ceremony. Detach me from fate. Let's go.
Yaroslav kind of looks at you. Why do you want to be detached from fate?
Hey man, are you just like... I obviously see that you wanna take a jerk break. But come on, man. Don't ask unnecessary
I
questions.
am fine. It's okay. I'm saving myself up.
Just tug it into the belt like a normal person, please.
Doesn't work.
Don't you have a
Why?
belt?
Yeah, also because of that. Had one. Didn't work.
Okay, so you're
Don't we
actually
still
asking...
have?
How
Don't we
old
still
was he
have?
again?
He
We don't know.
look-
We don't know this guy's age. We know that the
Yeah.
other guy was 300 and
Well,
something.
you know how he looks, and he does look like a very strong late 50s guy. Think
This-
Uncle Iroh, kinda.
Oh.
That sort of bear. His body's definitely older, but he still has a shape to himself.
Bob, you have
Okay,
succeeded
so
in giving. Bob,
So
you have
he's
succeeded in
firstly
giving Uncle
experiencing
Iroh.
impotence.
Yeah, but we thought I
This is,
didn't get.
yeah,
Go ahead.
he's experienced impotence before, like he cannot do it for a second time, for a first time.
Oh, must have been, but maybe he detached himself from impotency. Who knows?
I'm
Like,
detached
these
from
guys-
erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, these guys are like they don't necessarily seem to be in control directly of, but do conduct high levels of magic. Well, Bob, you would at least recognize that. Elodie would also see, like, Elodie does see ley lines interacting with them, so.
Oh,
she
sorry.
also
What did I
would.
see the ley lines interacting with?
With the elders, so you can tell that like they
Oh, yeah.
definitely use magic. Whether they know of it or not, whether they think that it's like rituals or stuff, they still utilize some level of magics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as Yaroslav was asking, so why do you want to detach from fate?
Well, I want to see how gambling is when it's actually not fated. Like, maybe I was a fated loser or fated when I want a fair playing field, you know? Without any strings attached.
But what if you are destined to win?
Well, that would be boring, right?
Would
That
it?
would be like playing on easy mode. I want to play on normal mode, just like the
But-
devs intended.
I think you are misunderstanding how that would work. If you think in the grand scheme of things, let's say you are gambling against two other players. One of them is destined to win. The other means is destined to lose. Your destiny doesn't matter then that much, does it?
Well, that doesn't make sense. Isn't there one destiny for everybody? So, if three people... Well, if one is already destined to win, that means I'm also destined to lose. So, I'm always ready in the equation at the moment I join, right?
Is it not possible to give him a detachment from fate which works similarly to your detachment from karma? So that he always has a positive result?
It's a
Well-
bit different. Once again, I have not conducted anything with fate. I'm interested in the concept, but I'm trying to see how that would work. It's
Well, you
possible.
said you can do it, and now you
Yes.
ask how that would work?
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. The fate doesn't really affect you per se. It affects the world around you, right? So you can't. You would have to detach the entire world from fate.
Well, not necessarily. Well, yes and no. If you play a card game against yourself, if you roll a die, and you were destined to roll a 6, but you're detached from fate and you don't roll a 6, it doesn't matter, right? You are detached from that. the end result does not impact you, or
But if you
you
play anybody
don't have.
else,
Well, that depends how you interact with their fates. I don't know.
So are
If
you
if you had fate to win in a game of 3 players, that means the other 2 had the fate to lose. But suddenly, you don't have the fate to win anymore. Does that mean that's a possibility for you to lose? Maybe
So-
you can impact the other's fate. I don't know.
So what you're saying is that faith is basically time, and if I don't want to be attached to faith, I have to just stop interacting with everything. Stand still in time, so I'm not affected by anything else. That
Have you been
sounds.
detached from time?
Isn't time just basically fate? I mean, in his example, if one is fated to do
I think you need
something,
to be detached from both.
the world around
you
him
work.
will just play along until that happens, and the playing along is just time progressing, isn't it?
Depends.
I see.
Because there are some philosophical questions that might arise. For example, if, let's say, you are fated to be, and he kind of points to Bob, if you are fated to be the king of Boboland, does it matter if it happens tomorrow or next year? Sorry,
Well,
Yaroslav.
the sooner the
But
better, you know.
I'm forgetting. I don't have it mentioned. Did you mention that? I think you mentioned that to Yaroslav, right?
Yeah, we
You didn't
did.
mention anything about the letters, but you let that one slip.
Yeah, because I was about to explain.
Yeah.
I was in the process of explaining, and then Nikita was all just like, no, don't.
Yeah. So yeah, he. Sorry, go ahead then, Bob, because he goes on the idea of, does it matter if you're fated to be the king? Does it matter in the timeline if it's tomorrow or next year? Because fate will be fulfilled anyway.
Yes, it matters because if it is tomorrow, I can save many lives and a pointless war and provide security for this place. Because if Fumakia wins over and starts moving, you will be under the rule of the Hidden King. So yeah, I think
I
it
have no
does
idea what
matter.
you're on about.
Well, you don't want to find out. Let's just say that.
Hey, and also think
Yeah.
maybe in the future there will be no Boboland as we know it. Maybe somebody takes over. So the destiny has to happen in the time frame where Bob is Bob as we know it, and Boboland is Boboland as we know it. So the time frame is not as expansive as you made it seem.
That is fair. So what you're saying is that what would be detaching you is from manifesting your destiny, whatever it may be. So we're detaching you from any time frames or any requirements that the universe might have upon you, and setting no expectations.
well, I mean, there are definitely people who can do prophecies, right? But those come from the gods, don't they?
And wait,
Most of them do.
if you are detached from fate, you are fated to be detached. So you are also attached again, because you're fated to not interact with fate.
But
That
the
means
fact,
you
though, you're
are
not-
negatively attached. You're still attached. You're still in the framework of deterministic faith.
Fate does not is fate is not necessarily manifested, right? Normally, when people live through their lives, they just live on what is destined for them. But there are some people who have a strong enough will to break destinies, break fates, and change them. I had a friend who actually had some powers where he could change how things unfolded. He would change fate itself. He so for example, in gambling, he was actually quite unstoppable because he could change their fate to always be on his side.
Wait, so why isn't detaching from faith just the strongest version of that? Just being able to bend faith however you want because you are
Well,
not obliged to it, not attached
Well,
to
I
it
mean,
anymore.
Yeah, see, that's what I was suggesting when I said that you could get the same as what they have with karma, but he's basically saying that he doesn't think it would work that way. He thinks you would just get kind of like ignored by fate instead of getting the benefits of that.
it's not that you would gain control of it. It's that you would lose any impact of it, right? You, as you say, in your whatever dice roll you have while gambling, there is no fate, there's no predetermination. Everything is pure chance. So it's a bit different than my friend who could bend the fate to his will and say what is the outcome.
well, so what you're saying is that there is no real fate until somebody else makes a fate for you.
I assume.
Also,
Yeah, go ahead.
can you communicate with that friend that can bend fate at his will?
He's probably talking
Like,
about
can you-
Pranashas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want to send
Yeah.
a message to him.
Oh, fair enough.
I have not been in contact for a long time.
Shame. Bob is no longer interested in the conversation since he cannot send a cool selfie to Pranashas with the School of Son of Death.
That would be a dick pic, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Here you go, Pranash.
It will be a dick slit.
Oh god.
God.
So as far as my outlook on it goes, everybody has some kind of destiny to them. Most of us, not too big. However, people with stronger wills are able to impose and change their own destinies and impose different fates upon others. So, for example, me, myself, and the other elders have detached ourselves from the mortality of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every mortal is destined to die at some point, but we are really stretching the meaning of it. Why? Why am I fated to die if my will opposes it and I will not to die? Why would I? Now, it might be my fate is to be immortal. That might be it. However, as you say, as a paradox, that kind of makes the time expensive, right? But as you said, fate would be in some kind of a time frame. So it's a difficult question. Is it? Is it not? From my simplistic perspective, I can, with my will and my own strength, I can bend my fate and change some things that would happen to me if I had no will at all and was just going with the flow.
Okay. I listened to you. I understand everything that you meant. I appreciate it, even though your boner is quite distracting. But
Apologies, normally it goes away by now.
to show you how I understood everything that you said, I now want to be detached from gravity, please.
We tried that. His atoms are still somewhere here.
Wait. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That's not how gravity works. Isn't that like the weak force or something
Yeah.
that holds your atoms and stuff
Well,
together?
I mean, it's
Yeah,
partially-
he looks at you confused. Sorry, what do you mean weak force?
So there's the weak force, the weak nuclear force specifically, the strong nuclear force, gravity, and electromagnetism are the four forces that hold together our universe. If you tried to
Right.
if you tried to detach someone from gravity, but then you disintegrated at the atomic level, I think you probably targeted the wrong fundamental force.
Well, I mean, I don't think they know about fundamental forces, do you?
That's probably why we targeted the wrong one. Yes.
you just detached him from all the fundamental forces, didn't you?
Oh.
Well, we kind of assumed that it's the same thing.
Well, that explains that.
Well, we didn't really. We knew something was holding us to the planet, and we were like, you know what? We don't want to be held to the planet. Like, look, it's not our fault. The guy prepared the ritual himself. He did the research.
All right, do you want to risk it, CTA?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh no, I forgot you have a gambling
daring the
addiction.
DM to delete your character.
Well, don't listen to our friend. He has a gambling addiction. You can just move on.
I'm just trying to understand why would you want to be detached from gravity?
Load.
You wouldn't. I'm sorry, but with our astronomer research, I'm assuming we are moving very fast through space. Wouldn't that mean you would just fly away at like very huge speeds and be stranded in cosmos?
I mean, I can hold on to.
And for how long will you be holding on?
Robots have infinite stamina.
Wait, but if I'm not attached to gravity, I would.
You would remain where you are
Planet is,
while
yeah,
the planet,
No,
the
no,
planet
no.
keeps moving.
No, I mean the planet would still hold on to you in some way because you're still moving with the planet, because
No,
you are
if you were
I'm
separate,
stuck
if you
in
weren't
the air
affected by
layer
gravity.
here and stuff.
No, but
No.
I mean the movement like around the sun, you would still be moving around the sun with the planet
No.
because you already have the speed
Yeah, the
and all.
friction is too
No.
big. I
But
wouldn't
since
just
the
fly.
planet is orbiting around
Okay.
itself,
So
it would
no.
throw you out.
Okay, so
Yeah, the
what
centrifugal
first,
force would throw you
yes.
away if there was no gravity.
Even if we ignore the centrifugal force, there's also the fact that you would be lighter than helium, which means you would rise in air. So you would
Yeah.
go outside, like immediately, like faster than a helium balloon. You would just whooped as fast as it's physically
Yeah.
possible
No, I
for
just-
you to
Yeah,
go
if,
up.
no,
I just
no,
need
that's
to
true. Because if
put
you
a couple
you would be-
kilograms of metal in my pockets and I'm fine.
No, you're not affected by gravity. You're
Yeah,
not weightless. You're unaffected by gravity.
Yeah, but
Well,
if
but
I
Right,
do
but the
put
things you're
something-
holding onto
yeah,
wouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah, normal things. I can still
Well, I mean,
grab them.
technically, if he made himself heavy enough, it would be like if you submerge yourself in water with a heavy enough thing, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
feel
yeah, that's true. He would basically if he wore like armor, like a mort armor or something over his
Yeah.
robot body,
I guess-
that would be holding him in
I
place.
guess it depends on the attachment.
Yeah.
But because otherwise it's pretty kind of like
It would
how
also
many
be pointless,
molecules?
though.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
many
yeah.
molecules of the coins you're holding, your eyeballs, are those detached from gravity, right?
Right, no, but he's
But
made of
where do you draw the
nanomachines.
line?
Presumably, it
Yeah.
would just be the nanomachines that were detached.
But yeah, you don't want that. You would either fly off, or you would have to constantly just wear armor.
Yeah, it completely defeats the purpose.
Yeah, and my nanobots that I shoot just fly away into the stars.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
shoot out
put
the
armor
drone.
on, but the nanos just leak out of it.
All right. Yeah.
Your armor would have to be completely airtight.
I mean, the thing we really wanted to detach from ourselves from was Savid, the god.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, so he
just
can't see us,
detaching
yeah.
from taking damage, please.
detaching from the concept of being hurt.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Oh, have you tried it before?
Yeah.
Could the person just not be damaged at all?
Is he still
Sadly,
around?
yes.
Oh,
I don't know if you've seen. There was a very large bush when you.
his hair wouldn't fall out, would it?
And not only his hair, his toenails, his nose hair. Uh, God forbid we like. There was a lot of problems. Like his stomach acid wouldn't go away, so it kept accumulating. It burned, but it never damaged him.
Okay, I'll rewrite. Can you
No,
detach
wait, no,
me
that-
from negative
That's
effects?
not an issue. That's not an issue. Like that's a fleshy problem. Like if you got immune to damage, you're an ERT. You don't have fingernails or hair that would grow anyway.
Right, but
I mean,
what is your energy source? Is it a
Quantum
consumable?
energy. It's not consumable though.
I mean, technically, if we made his nanobots indestructible, I guess that wouldn't really hurt him.
Yeah, and would I even lose HP when I shoot him then? Because I mean, I can't harm myself.
Would you be able to shoot it then? Because
I
you
guess-
can't be damaged.
Well, yeah, but it's like, you know,
Well-
the individual, the like sub
It's like spitting.
chemical structure.
It's like spitting, right? Well, not exactly like spitting. It's like spitting, but it hurts when you spit.
Well, that's the
But
thing,
no,
though. Like,
the-
if
the-
you
I see what. No, I see. I mean, I don't agree that it hurts when you spit, but aside from that, I do see what you mean because the HP cost is effectively you doing self harm.
Yeah.
So you
well,
probably
yeah,
wouldn't
but
be
if
able
the
to pay
if
it.
the individual nanobots themselves never got damaged, well, I guess they would be
I
like.
guess he does. He does recycle his nanos, doesn't he, with the drone? So
Yeah.
technically,
But
that
that's
implies that they don't get
that's
damaged.
a very specific ability versus
Yeah.
where he has.
No, but
his
it has the
fire and stuff.
implication
Yeah.
that they don't get damaged when he fires them. So he might lose all of his other abilities, but he could still use that one. And he can reabsorb the drone as well. So again, the ones that make up the drone are also not damaged by separating.
well, they are. He doesn't get all the HP back, does he?
Does he not? I thought he did. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, priest. Last thing I wanna try. I want to detach myself from rolling natural ones when I roll at V20.
That's a very weird, but I think we can do that.
You realize that's only going to apply in character, right? You have to challenge Pranashas to see who can roll the least nat ones.
Well, no, but you
The
just
most,
detach yourself
Ganesha.
from the effect of the net ones, so you still roll the net one, it just doesn't have any effect.
Just don't notice it. Everybody, hey, you
Yeah.
rolled a net one. Nah, stop lying. Okay.
Didn't ever affect you.
CTA gave up with this boner daddy.
But yeah, could you separate us from Savit?
I don't want to be separated from Savit. You should be separated from Savit because he'll take over again, but he's easy to deal with, to be honest. Just heal you. Basically, if he takes over your
Yeah.
bodies, just heal.
And also,
And if-
he has actually saved my life in the past when he took over Marky.
Yeah. So basically, we don't need to separate you. If you wish, you can be separated, but
Yeah, and now I only think of this detach.
Wait, but I thought that's why we
Wishing
came
for a-
here.
So everything we wish for, he will try to turn it in a way that's not helpful. I feel like-
Probably,
Oh
yeah.
no.
Monkey's Yuroslav.
Can you actually attach us to something instead of separating? Do you have this type of ritual?
Yeah, the umbilical cord of my mama, for example.
But we
You
haven't
don't
done
have a
that.
mama. You've been built in a Chinese factory.
No,
We
but
have
my
done.
normal body was made by mommy and papi having hot nail sex.
Man, would you like your metallic body to be attached to your mom?
Yeah.
That's just weird, man.
So we don't do that, but with attachments, we have had rituals in the past. For example, some couples really go a long way with their wedding vows.
So you do marriages too.
Yes.
I mean, they are a temple.
Yeah. Yeah. Depends what attachment are you seeking exactly, because attachments are a bit more intricate.
Okay. So, for example, if let's just say our good friend CTA here wants to be attached to luck, how can we do that?
To luck.
Yeah, luck. Simple luck. No fate, nothing.
Well,
Nothing
you
like that.
see,
Only
luck
luck.
in itself can also be both negative or
Good luck.
If you want
Yes.
to attach to the concept of good luck.
Isn't everybody already attached to the concept of luck?
He's thinking about it.
Luck is just a concept of mentality, so I would just become a happy-go-lucky person, right?
I like that we're helping Lucas out by going over all the ways it could go wrong ourselves. Like, no, Lucas, there's no way this could go wrong. It's a flawless plan.
Yes. You will never roll anything than a nat 20 from now on.
It is very. It definitely sounds possible, but it's very complicated. Because I would have to do some research. This does remind me of our karma model, the karmic model, where because good luck for you doesn't mean good luck for everybody. So we have to.
Yeah, that's the point. We want to give him a good luck for him specifically.
Just like you have been giving me a boner. Yeah, I noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It's
of
like
course
an
you
epicenter.
noticed.
It's like an epicenter.
I
The
noticed
closest.
as well.
If I take a
I
step.
will rush some blood on my face so I can blush. Oh, thank you.
You're like an epicenter. If I take a closer step, it gets more harder and harder. Anyway,
That's what she said.
Flirting? Is that how people flirt nowadays?
I don't know. I'm old. Anyway,
Marky just looks towards Connie and says, "You know what? I guess I should follow you. I guess I'm not hanging out with the greatest crowd."
I also go to stand next to Marky and Connie, and I'm just like, yeah, I think I would like to learn about the works of Karl Marx also.
And also, what is good luck? If you win a game, let's say, you win a lottery, you become famous. Is that good luck? It sounds like good luck, but what if somebody shoots you because you won the lottery? Is that good luck? Where does the good luck draw the line? Is it luck that you got shot? I wouldn't say so. So I think it's possible. At least we can start small with some limitations and do some more stringing in as time goes on. But I would be interested to experiment.
I don't know, Bob. What do you think? It sounds like not worth the trouble. Maybe like after the first 5 weeks, I will just be lucky enough to dodge every bird shit. Who knows?
Yeah, but just imagine if you play with Pranashas again and he controls fate, but you are extremely lucky and you win every single time. It will be hilarious.
Wait, nah. I think the concept of his ability, as long as I'm not fully attached to luck, and there is a possibility for me to lose. So if I have a 99.99999% luck, the 0.01 would still be enough for Pranashas.
Yeah, because when you guys beat him, you kind of had to do predetermined moves. So as this guy was, Yaroslav was explaining, like Pranashas can change what is, like the destiny, like fate of what you're fated to do. He can change that into a different one, but since there was no other possible fate, like it was pre-written. It
Yeah,
was
you need
already
100% good luck. Like what you said, like 99.999% doesn't work. Yeah, it would have to be a guarantee.
Yeah, when it's 100% good luck, it's not good luck anymore. There's no luck involved anymore. So
Yeah. So, if we're not going to be doing any weird rituals on CTA, maybe we could get the dudes to send the messages that Bob wanted sent.
Well, Nikita is supposed to be working on it behind the scenes.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. So he walked away. He said he'll talk to some people and start sending this stuff, as well as doing research on. Shit, what did he need to do research on? He was supposed to research a specific thing, and I'm trying to.
There was well, there was the what do you call them? Dead souls or something? Was that what he was researching?
Yes.
Yes.
So he was looking. Yeah, he was supposed to look for those, and he said he'll have some results in the morning. Right. It's no. It's
also another thing. Another thing.
Absorb Savit.
Yeah, that too. But also, I do remember Yaroslav specifically said that the books on the dead souls were in the fiction section.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what Yaroslav.
He's doing research in fiction books.
Yeah,
sure
but
that's really productive.
it could be a fiction. It could be considered a fiction because it is not met yet. Like we considered the Vampire Squid to be a myth before it was actually captured on camera.
Or
he's reading
holes.
conspiracies until they are proven, before they were proven.
Actually, now that I think about stuff, could you try to attach together my two other personalities? Attach Butcher to Connie. Even further.
He looks at you. So, assuming they consent, as from a personality-wise, they are more than you are. With no offense. But also, this sounds more logical. We have done some of similar attachments for bipolar people, for fusing. Not bipolar people. I'm mixing up. Bipolar.
Schizophrenic? Or dissociative identity disorder?
Yes, that's one. So the ones that have multiple personalities, we have done some merges before for them. Those seem to help. However, this time, if we fuse Connie and Butcher, I'm fusing a person and a part of another person. So they have very different experiences, and the
Well,
result
I don't actually
might
know
be.
what Connie is. Is she a person?
Yeah, Connie is the original person who should have controlled this body. So
Well, yeah,
basically,
but like I
the
don't know which she is. She's just
well, the guys told us like earlier on. He said that Connie is the person. Connie's the main identity. So obviously, Connie found your wrecked body after that Mort got through killing you, and decided to inhabit it.
Wait, so it's
Whatever.
like a soul, like it's like a dead person or something.
I'm not sure.
Connie is a full-on person who the body belongs to.
Huh.
She does seem to have something of a soul, magical in nature, it seems.
Well,
But
can't you connect the two of us then? In that case, would I still exist? Why would I still be me?
what are you? Yeah, I have not seen anything like you. You were a person, but for now you are only a virus.
well, CT is the same as me, isn't he?
Yep, CT, this guy here is the same.
No. He's the owner of his body.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
bought
see.
that. Marky just stole his. Haha. Good job living up to the stereotypes.
So it's a consequence of the... Oh, that does make sense, actually, I suppose. Not since all ERTs are slightly different. The circumstances in which CTA became an ERT are different from those in which Wacky did.
I will add.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess what I am. I guess I would rather be a part of something real than just a virus controlling a body.
We could attach Marky to a new Transfuni body, right? Could just
If
make
we
a
had
new
one, yeah.
character technically.
I mean, that's realistically what he was offering after the ritual, where he was like, okay, what do you want me to do with the virus? Because he was like, okay, where do I put it, right? So,
But does he have another body that he could put Marky into? Because I feel like he doesn't.
doesn't seem so.
No, I didn't think so. So when he says, "What do you want me to do with it?" the choices are leave it where it is, or like stick it in a rock or something.
Or attach it to my drone.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
could
that's
do
a
that.
great improvement for Marky.
I mean, no, but like Marky would actually like he would look to CT like, no offense, man, but this existence that we live, I don't know, it seems like a downgrade compared to the original. I think I'd rather just merge with my old self or with whoever Connie is. He looks to her and says, you know, I'm quite resourceful. You know, I could help you with whatever you want to do. You know, maybe I will let you see things other way. Not everything has to be about bringing stuff down.
The real question is, if Marky and Connie merge, do they become non-binary?
Well, I mean, you can just retcon it. So just say that Connie was a guy all the time. Just
Yeah.
You mean gaslight everybody?
Yeah. It was just me out of character using the wrong
Yes.
So.
Or we're just checking all the boxes for minorities, and he's a transsexual.
Yes.
I mean, he's already trans.
Yes, it doesn't get more trans than that.
He's trans. He's just not sexual.
Yeah, it's quite funny to think that technically, if you look at it that way, we have like 3/4 of this party is trans people.
I mean, you're a child. Oh no, they have transitioned into children.
Oh no, it's just like Donald Trump is saying. Elodie went to school one day and came back with a trans operation.
Yeah, and Bob's considered the normal one with his shitty ass.
Bob just walking down the street, guys. Look, I've got shit in my ass. I'm a human.
I'm normal, guys. You see,
Bob is
I'm
the
not
one.
weird.
Bob is the one in our party that's eating cats and dogs.
I mean, literally.
Mm.
He just
I
drinks
eat
blood.
hookers
Yeah.
and fish.
Oh.
Yes.
But no,
That's
let's just say
everything we kill.
that Connie would respond to that just by saying that, it's kind of flattering, but no, like the cause needs all the soldiers it can have. I'm not gonna let myself get infected with your compassion.
But if you don't let yourself merge with Marky, then you'll continue being a hand. How much use are you to the cause as a hand?
Well, it's only a matter of time until I have control of all the body. He's only a virus, and I have at least some sort of antivirus left in me.
What if we uninstall your antivirus and replace it with, like, Norton or something? Then he's guaranteed to win.
Good luck, good luck, good luck, fellows. The best hackers in this galaxy have tried. He's paid them all the money he had. Nobody can do anything about me.
Okay, that's a good point.
You don't have the admin privileges. I own this body.
Only
And yet
Connie
somehow
has stood
managed
up.
to get stuck in a hand. Connie's like one of those people who they're like they might have bought a really expensive computer, but then they go and install Linux on it instead of a good operating system, and suddenly the screen's upside down.
It's a dangerous path you're walking. Yeah.
Yeah, good hardware, but the RAM is just
Well,
slotted in
you know
wrong.
what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my new body back. My original soul, and I'm gonna bring him back here, and I can connect back to who I was before. I think that would work. I'll be back.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I am supportive. As long as everybody consents.
The original
Yeah.
body will not
Yeah,
consent.
he'll consent. I'll
I
make
mean-
him consent.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a good chance he would. Like realistically,
Yeah, but it will be the
What's-
same as my parents at the end, just 2 souls or 6-9 and no.
no,
sharing
it
one
wouldn't.
body.
It wouldn't.
You can't
It
connect
wouldn't.
2 souls into one.
Why not?
Because they already separated, they have different experiences. You can't just
Yeah, but wouldn't they just get like the memories of both?
I mean, if they
so
can
that's how
merge-
schizophrenia happens.
Well, yeah, but if they can merge dissociative disorder, then they can also merge anything else. Like dissociative
No,
disorder,
they
like,
could
have different
detach. They
memories.
couldn't really merge it, could they?
No, they said they can merge like personalities with people with multiple personalities.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
into the same mind, but he said the results are normally good. Like,
Well,
with
also,
the
like,
essence that sometimes weird things happen.
the original body of Marky is like a hardcore, military. So military, what you call it, indoctrinated person. He's not gonna get himself convinced. He would need to do something.
Yeah, I guess
something
that the
to
fact
convince
that
I mean,
Yeah, the
we
fact
don't need to convince them. We just say, hey,
oh, we do.
the
we do. This guy's-
generals told you to follow orders, and he was saying, oh, okay.
Well,
Fair enough.
He doesn't really believe anybody.
You
just
you
comes up
need-
to him.
You need 6ix9ine to talk to the original Marky.
Oh yeah. Hey, wait, no, we don't need 6ix9ine. We just need to free Mark from the
Oh, right.
dimension thing
Yeah, of
because
course.
Mark's the war chief.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that would work.
That's it. So Mark is just like, hey, Marky, thanks for freeing me. Can I do you a favor? Sure. Talk to my original self and get him to merge with me. Since you're his literal boss, you're the head of the army and he's a soldier.
I mean,
Damn.
Mark is familiar with the problem, right?
Yep.
So,
he has that 6ix9ine to deal with the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I guess I never had any hope this would get better, but this could really work. I mean, it's a long shot, but I'd take that shot.
I
Yes,
guess
and
then, if that was how it worked, like if you were removed from this current body and merged with your old one, it would mean that Connie could also get a body. So there you go. Connie would be happy as well.
Connie looks at them and says, how long are we talking? I'm gonna have this thing in a couple of decades. Marky just looks at her. Well, hopefully sooner than that.
Okay,
She
never
says,
next level
alright,
up.
you got yourself a deal.
Okay, now we
Awesome.
know next level up is
I'll even
During
help
a
you
level
get
up-
this Mark person back if it helps me get this body sooner.
Can we guys also find the body for Butcher because he's really nice?
Yeah,
Can't we
man,
just-
I don't know. I think we'll just let Connie decide about that.
Yeah, like a nail or something would be quite sufficient. I can carry him around.
Oh, that is actually a good idea. Yeah, if you could make one of those nails and then just stick Butcher in it.
or you can, find the original owner if he's still alive. Give back the personality that he.
Nah,
Wait,
Yeah,
could
but
you,
if,
could you
if
no, no.
Butcher is a fragment of someone else's personality,
Yeah,
so
that's-
just like a part of them, then
Seem to
does
be.
that not imply that the original person is going to be even more violent than
well,
Butcher?
maybe it's
I-
just like, maybe they just took a bad cut, you know? It's like when you take a slice of meat, it could just all be fat, you know?
It does feel like that. It feels like somebody tried to seal a part of themselves they did not like, and thus Butcher was born.
Wait,
So
wait,
this
could
makes
you-
Marky a trash can? Everyone
could you
throws
drag this
away
person?
the emotions.
Could you like give us some pointers as to his identity? I don't know. You get your you know soul stuff. I don't know.
I mean, I got the feeling only of what was missing. It did seem like. I mean, that maybe Butcher himself can tell more. For me, it just seemed like he was part of somebody else, and then somebody else just, as you said, cut out the part of the meat and left it.
Could you let me talk to him in some sort of a I don't know more connected way? Whenever I try to talk to him, normally he just screams at me. Could you let me commune with him?
It is weird to ask to commune with a person that's already in your head, but of course I can attempt to. He kind of has you sit in front of him on the ground as he sits behind you and places his hand on top of your head.
and something is poking your back.
Absolutely. Yeah. He's 1.5 meters away and it's disturbing.
Oh god.
Yeah, no. So he has his hand on your head, and he's slowly chanting some kind of mantra under his breath. As he continues to chant faster and faster, he grows more and more out of breath as he's breathing in and out with the words together. And within this epiphany of echoes, you can almost hear a voice come out. The mantra continues, but within the mantra, you hear, "Hello, cunts.
What? Okay.
Having
so
a
this-
little tea party, aren't you?"
Yes,
No.
Buttercup.
No, not
Fucking
really.
lovely.
Hey, do you wanna go where you came from? Because like, it doesn't seem like you're getting that much action in here, you know.
Because you're a fucking slobbery pussy.
But
does
what
he
if
need?
what if I gave you to somebody who wasn't a slobbering person? You know, you could be great friends.
Oh, we are gonna be great friends. You just don't know it. You have one fucking body of a weapon and you're afraid to use it properly. Oh no, I'm gonna burn my friends. Oh no, I shouldn't toss a tornado at the fucking. Ah, God, what am I talking about? Maybe I want to
Just
go.
checking something. Sorry, or is this happening in his head, or can we
No,
hear
this is audible. This is
Okay.
It's
this
literally
is
just him
words you can.
speaking.
So
Nice.
Yuroslav is chanting a mantra, and he's chanting in such a way that within that chant you can hear a separate butcher's voice.
Oh, nice.
You are weak.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I suppose to you I must seem weak. I mean, I'm sure we could find you somebody better.
You would be even fucking weaker without me.
Hey, I don't
Yeah.
need you, okay? I got my own ways of
Ah.
handling stuff.
Please.
Alternatively, we could stick you into one of those nails that get embedded into people's heads.
I can stick something into you.
No, you can't. I don't have any orifices in this body.
And then I give him the
that's it.
finger.
Like that's ever gonna stop me.
we just make some. Yeah.
He makes a
Bitch,
drilling noise.
I have armor. I reduce your damage by 4.
Just makes little noises. All right, but okay, but come on. At least tell us. You know, at least you can. You want to speak to the guy who you came from, right?
What?
What's his
That
name?
bitch? God. What was that? He was a pussy. We fought so many fucking wars together, and then he decided to fucking retire. To go have a farm.
Well, maybe he changed his mind. What do you know? You know, and he never held you back like I did. You know, he just straight on. I bet.
Nah, we saw him. He's still a fucking douchebag and a pussy. He doesn't do what needs to be done.
Who did we see? You mean those Transfuna guys?
No. Before that on the ship. He was all scared of the Mr. Savi, the big bad guy. He thought about killing you, but it was too much of a pussy to do it. He lacks me.
You mean on the ship that we came here in?
The one you guys investigated. The one we
See,
fought.
you mean 6ix9ine?
Yeah, that fucker.
Oh.
You're the bad parts of him?
Good parts. The ones that he still want war.
Wait. So, this out of character. This is not something Lodi would say. But this guy is the nasty part of 6ix9ine. Like 6ix9ine's worst character
Yeah,
trait.
that is what Marky would say, like word
And
for word.
6ix9ine is currently invading a nearby country with an army of vampires without his negative character traits. He's that much of a dick.
No, it isn't actually what he's gonna say. So you mean that the guy who's invading the place we are currently in, Boboland? No, it's not Boboland. It's
Yeah,
it's
no,
Bobo.
it is Boboland.
Yeah, so the guy who's currently invading Boboland with an army of vampires has his angry side cut out, and that's you.
He's too much of a pussy to do it. He needs a fucking vampire army. I would just slaughter the trade stock. Send them a plague. Give it a couple of years, they'll die out.
Hey, you might not understand this, but you two will be way better together than you're with me, okay? You guys would complement each other.
Nah, your body's stronger. You just don't realize it.
Take that back.
My friend, You've been to the DMV line. We can make this shit fabulous.
What I'm saying is that once Mark is out of the picture, Connie, whenever he needs, Butcher would misgender Connie. Whenever he needs to do some shit and make sure that the bourgeoisie, that we take the means of production, he's gonna call me. And boy, with those lasers and those guns, hell's gonna be riding upon this planet.
Can I connect my mind to like extremely nerfed version of DMV line to Butcher and show him twisted stuff so he knows that it would be way worse with me than with Connie. Like way worse for the humankind than
Wait, so do you want me to stick the nail inside your head?
No. So Butcher is still somewhat connected to Marky's consciousness. Or, well,
like
know that
connect.
Marky's more connected to Butcher's and Connie's consciousness.
Oh, could you
So-
do that? Could you put the nail just permanently so that even when the DMV line isn't active, Butcher's just always there in the background, like how the Shark Tank is?
Well, no, because I was gonna say you cannot really drag in just Butcher without dragging in
but like,
Mark.
but what I mean is like if they did separate them, if we got this guy to separate them, like could there be a way where like Ilya meditates on it or something, and then Butcher just becomes an addition, like the Shark Tank or the Snake Pit or whatever?
If you ask it out loud, the guy is gonna have to stop the mantra, which means
okay.
that
I
you'll
mean, I
lose
could
him.
literally just. I guess I could give him like a speaker with Butcher on it that he could, have in the D&D line.
Yeah,
Just use your thing that makes stuff. Like instead of making a tricycle or whatever, make a USB stick that just has Butcher installed on it.
Yeah, a wireless speaker. Yeah.
Yeah, just here have a wireless speaker with like a chainsaw attached to it.
Yeah, he's just like TTS following us, just cursing at people.
Yeah, you don't have to worry, Bob. I'm gonna make sure that pussy 6-9 pays for what he's done. Being afraid.
Oh, I'm not.
Rich.
I'm not aiming at 6-9 only, and I won't show him my picture of the world, which is a burning huge line for the DMV. Everyone is in pain and is waiting and waiting for all eternity. Just to have
So
a
both-
simple stamp.
But I'm just gonna make sure both Butcher and Mark, you will see this. Like you cannot separately just drag in Butcher. You will be dragging Mark to see this as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You accidentally give away your plan for world domination to Marky.
Yeah. So as you
I
show
will
this,
wink at Marky afterwards, but yeah, I will show Butcher the unimaginable horrors that I'm going to present to the world, and tell him, "Wanna hop on a ride, partner?"
he looks at you. I don't go on child's rides. But he then puts a hand on Marky's shoulder. But don't worry. With you, I'll make them all suffer. And that's where we're gonna end the session.
It just ends
Yeah.
with Marky like with a horrified expression looking between Butcher and Bob being like, oh god, what have I gotten myself into?
Bob's just trying to go completely off the deep end to appeal to Butcher, and Butcher's like, "Oh, that's the tame stuff, bro."
I simply want to get Butcher because he would be quite useful for my level up ability I have planned.
Awesome.
What's the DMV line?
I mean,
Yeah.
I can literally just give you, one of those spikes to throw at people, or I mean,
Yeah,
can
I mean, we can like for both mechanical and fluff stuff, we can find a reason because I mean, I see we already have a reason for you guys to collaborate, but if anything, Butcher is still gonna be holding himself to be above you, right? Just because of who he is. So
Yeah, but
I'm not saying no
can
to the idea of collaborating with
uh,
him or using
also
him for your ability.
can I load those nails in my revolver? It shoots magic bullets, so can I shoot nails instead? Like,
I think the nails are pretty large, though. They're
Well, I
like
mean,
they're
I guess
nail
I could.
shaped, but they're big.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I guess for like a limited effect, you could probably make them smaller. I mean, the only reason they're so massive is because they need to get like embedded deep within the mind. But for like, I guess for like
how
small effects,
massive? Like, can you give dimensions?
Like the way I've been picturing them is like one of those wooden stakes that you use for stabbing vampires. That's been
Uh,
well,
my
no,
sort
it
of.
wouldn't be quite that big, but it's basically big enough to drill at least like an eighth way inside your skull.
have you seen Smith and Wesson point 500? This is the revolver I'm picturing for
Okay.
Bob. So it can kill an elephant. I believe it can shoot your fucking nails. It is a hunting revolver. I did my research beforehand.
Okay, let me see. So that's okay. Yeah.
2.2 kilograms of unloaded steel. When it's loaded, it's 2.7 kilograms.
That's basically how it works.
Oh, cool.
It's like it's based on the 40k thing. Yes, it is literally just nails inside brain.
So the .500 thing, that's the cartridge, is that right? Or is that the name of the gun? Because I looked it up and it just finding the page for the cartridge.
Just a second. I will send you a link.
Oh, right. No, it's okay. I found it. It's right. Model 500.
Yeah.
So it is this here. I mean, it
I
doesn't
believe it
seem
is
that huge from the pictures, but so the barrel length is not that big. I think it's okay. It's got like 7 different numbers for that. I don't know what that means.
I mean, also like if you
Okay, yeah,
didn't
that's
make
better.
if you didn't make it from lead and made it from something else, I guess it could shoot like a lot bigger projectiles potentially. But yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It shoots magical bullets, so
I mean, couldn't Marky technically just make a nail that's like sort of bullet shaped? Because obviously the reason it's a nail is to penetrate the brain, but if he's shooting it out of a gun, it's going to penetrate anyway.
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah, it is going to penetrate the wall behind the fridge of the neighbors. This gun.
You try and shoot Butcher into someone's brain, but you just explode their head by accident.
By the way, I've never shot with a gun this big. The biggest gun I've shot is like a handgun. Is .45 caliber, which is quite smaller than this.
I mean, at some point, it stops being a handgun and just starts being a very shitty rifle.
A shotgun.
Yeah.
No rifle, because it's quite different. The shotgun can shoot slugs and can damage quite badly, but a rifle is more like precise shot weapon, while the shotgun is spray and pray.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess we can. I guess you can like communicate me anything that book wants in the future, and see if I can make it. I mean, I can make if it's not that like complicated. I can probably make it if it's not that big, right?
Yeah, if Lucas is okay, for me shooting, spending an action to switch between bullets instead of magic to shoot nails, and have like I will probably have infinite amount of nails because you will produce them when needed.
Yeah, no, that sounds fair. It's just, connecting to something through those nails is the harder question.
Well, if you can put Wi-Fi on an arrow for a bow, so you can find it, and Bluetooth as well, you can make a Wi-Fi in a magical revolver.
I mean, no. The thing is, I can't really. You can't speak to Butcher, on your own. You're speaking to Butcher through the brain of the person he's in.
Yes, that's true. Because you send a person to the DMV line, then Butcher is connected to that person. Well, marking Butcher.
So, like, I mean, you could make like a new ability that allows you to like communicate to the thoughts of a person, but in the thought there's Butcher. But that would be like you would have to have like an intermediary because he is like a purely like electronic being. He's not well.
I mean, could you maybe make an ability that's like you can connect the nail to yourself, and then whenever you use the DMV line on someone, they would get affected by it? Since you are also Bob, is also showing up in the DMV line.
Since I can control the DMV line, I don't see a problem communicating with Butcher, who is a virus. Let's just say it like that, a fucking virus that is infected a bullet with a microchip that is connected to a person. When Marky stabs a person in the head and infects them with Butcher, I don't know if it's infect is the right term.
I want to specify something. When we had a situation where we had Butcher infect somebody's brain, that was a very situation specific. Because Marky doesn't have an ability for that. He has an ability where it's like, okay, this has to do something good. So, yeah.
That's kind of a.
I did get that as an ability afterwards, so now it is an ability, right?
Oh, is it?
You have it now? Okay.
Well, I mean, you gave it to me as like the reward for defeating.
Oh, right. Okay, fair.
I used the ability to gain the ability permanently.
Fair. Oh, right, because it's character progression because you met what you met as that's fair. And I think
So if Mark can do something like that, he can load the so-called nails. He can shape them whatever form he wants. I just need to load them in my revolver, shoot them. Something good will happen.
Yeah, no, that sounds fair. Honestly, I'm all for combos.
Cool.
That does sound cool.
Also, I mean, technically, I guess you could talk to the nails themselves if you send them into the DMV line, because they do have a person inside. But you would also, I guess, be dragging me in.
Yeah.
Actually.
Also, since we are more technically advanced than the civilization here, do we have access to magnesium, like anywhere on us?
No, magnesium has ran out of the universe 20 years ago. So
20 years. Oh yeah. Well, it's a shame this didn't happen 30 years in the past. You would have had buckets of magnesium everywhere you went, but it's all used up now. Tragic.
After, they used it up in the elf genocide. So.
Oh yeah. It turns out that OCD's cloning factory was entirely made of magnesium.
Yep.
And they actually used the magnesium in like a fusion reaction, in a fission reaction, so there's no magnesium atoms.
Yeah, no, absolutely, it's just gone. Like the element doesn't exist. They took it out of the element table. It's just an empty spot now.
And then just like an empty box. Well, they can always make more. It's just, it's really hard.
But we do have aluminum, right?
Well, that 40 years ago, there was a
It
little
turns out half
accident.
the periodic table is empty in this setting.
Half the stuff is like corroded away. Nah, we
Aluminum does
you
not
would
corrode.
I know, no. You would have some aluminum in you. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Reese asked you about that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did ask
No,
you
no,
about that
I-
before.
You
Yeah,
said,
Few-
and you said you have
On some
aluminum.
the train. There
Yeah.
might be parts on the train that are aluminium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Complete
scavenge
coincidence that
that.
I asked you that. Definitely was not prompted by anything at all.
And there are sulfuric rains and stuff, right?
Yeah, in the Wolfian cave, you even encountered a sulfur room where you like set everything. Yeah, because you explode everything by setting the sulfur on fire. The whole Wolfian
Yeah.
cave.
Perfect.
So-
Perfect. Perfect. I'm just preparing for the next mort.
Fair, but that one was in the mind space. So
Yeah, I'm gathering ideas. Don't worry.
yeah.
Plus, since I control water, I can rust metal quite quickly.
Well, I mean, the metal doesn't really get any more rusted just because you control the water on it.
Yeah.
The water can't get inside.
The I mean the part of rust is oxidization more than it is.
Yeah, but
Water is
when
just a very good so it's a very good like conductor. It helps with the rust. It helps to attract oxygen. But how to say? You would help to make it go faster. It wouldn't be immediate.
perfect.
So we're still talking about a few days to help it rust.
I mean, technically, if he can control water atoms, then he can just make them rub together and just instantly create energy.
What?
Huh.
Well, if you
Yeah.
make them move really fast, that's just heat. That's just steam.
Yeah, the problem
No,
is
I
like how
cannot
much
move
energy
water.
does it? How
I
much
cannot
energy
move
does it use?
water that fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, is there not like there's like a speed limit on it? Is there of how fast you can
Mm,
do it?
Yeah, it's slow. I can
Yeah,
slowly move water. I cannot
yeah.
do it fast enough to get.
Also, you have moving robots that have an infinite source of energy.
Yeah,
Seems-
we
I don't think-
already have infinite power. There's not any.
I
need
know,
for-
but this way you could boil somebody's blood from the inside.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, but no,
Mhm.
unfortunately, too slow. But hey, actually, since we've established that he can control blood, since that's a thing, I guess, does that mean he could just tell someone's blood to stop flowing? Because yeah, that would be pretty fatal.
He would
It will be
fighting against-
difficult.
Yeah, he would be fighting against the heart, right?
Yeah.
So for a normal person, yeah, sure, stopping the blood flow if he's right next to them.
Or reversing it.
Yeah,
And that would be also brutal.
it would. So it's definitely possible, but if you're fighting like against an athlete who has a stronger heart, or like a hero level enemy, then it's definitely. It's easy. There's easier ways to kill them.
If you
See,
can stop
heart
their
is a
heart with a
muscle.
laser.
Heart is a muscle. If he did not train it with a lot of Red Bull, it's a weak heart.
Well, I mean, if you can't kill the person with a laser shot, you probably can't kill them with by stopping their heart with.
I think
Yeah.
that's a fair point.
But boiling their blood would be cool anyway.
Yeah.
Also, since now it's canon that I can control blood at some extent.
Yeah.
Can I make like a little thrombocyte that will clog their arteries. So even if I die, they have a chance of dying as well.
Yes. I mean,
No.
you're controlling mostly the liquid, not the hard parts and not the
Yeah, I
metal.
will
But
coagulate
Oh,
it.
right, yeah,
Yeah,
just remove the liquid and then it coagulates, yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. So
Nice.
Oh, Savit is gonna have a happy time.
I mean, I think Savid being, mostly God is probably not gonna die from that. But
no, he needs to drink his cholesterol meds,
I mean, wait, but technically, if you give him a really hard boner for super long, he's gonna die of blood deprivation.
Yeah, blood clots. Just do blood clots.
The guy
Yeah,
shot a
and
meteor at himself, guys.
yeah,
I'm not
that's
sure
right.
I'm not
But
sure
but
if a boner
wait,
clot.
Savid just casually tanking meteor hits, and we're just like, yo, man, you're gonna die from having an erection.
But what did he did not consider this option? He made the body. Did he make it boner proof?
oh, I have an idea how to torment Savit even further.
Oh.
While he's in the DMV line, I will make the whole DMV line of little kids take your child to work day. And I will give him a boner so he's traumatized that he's a pedo.
Oh,
All the people just look at him.
oh yeah.
Just the little pranashas. Everybody's looking at him.
Yeah, it's really sad that we cannot communicate with Pranachas because I would have sent him the dick slip picture and
I mean,
tell him, bro, we killed him. Wanna go to Savit next?
I mean, since you know
Nice.
the person, you might be able to find like a messenger, like a message sender.
Just
Be
add
it
them on
magical
Facebook.
message. Yeah, be it magical messenger or
I just want to say though, if we didn't do that, it would probably be funnier in the long run because we could just walk up to him and he's like, "Yo, you weren't supposed to come back here until you killed the guy. Have you killed the guy?" And then Bob just stands there and points at his crotch.
Yeah, but I want him to join us in the fight for
Yeah.
with Savit.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
I want
you
to gather as much allies as possible before charging to Pumakia with a full
Makes sense.
army of vampires and everything, so we can slaughter everybody and conquer Pumakia as well and make the whole world bubble land.
I mean, they
Yeah.
said they had those like mouth stones and ear stones for like a bunch of places. Do they have them like for all the
I'm not
places?
sure that's what they said. I'm not actually sure because I'm pretty sure that Bob wanted them to send a telepathic message to everybody in Pomakia.
yeah.
So I
So
don't
they
think
have-
it was just the mouth stones and stuff. I
The
think they had
milestones
other
are mostly like tools, but like if you have mages, they can just send magical.
And don't
Mine.
forget, I can just call
Alright.
him once a day.
I
Also,
mean, in that case, they could.
Oh
just
yeah,
go-
that's true. You could just call Pranashas anytime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I
so
roll
you
over a 15.
Yeah.
because
Also,
yeah,
we
you
can
know a
still.
guy who knows a guy.
Also, we
can
can
you
still
send a
style
photo?
people.
What?
He was asking if
Doesn't
it's
matter.
possible to send a photo. Bob Ilya was asking over the
Yeah.
I know a guy.
If I find a smart banana, maybe.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if you know a guy who knows a guy who knows how to send.
I mean, you
Well,
just need to peel the banana, and it just shows you. You know, it's nobody has done it yet, but you can do that.
But a
They just
banana,
don't-
banana doesn't have enough room. You need like a larger fruit, like a pineapple or something.
no,
You cut it in half, and there's a smartphone inside.
For Bob's crotch, a banana is definitely enough.
Oh.
Yeah, but the skull of this guy is massive.
Yeah.
That's why I can
Well,
make a dick
compared to
slip.
your crotch.
Turns out the skull is
Compared to my
actually just
body,
like tiny.
Yeah, just a rodent's head.
He just has it instead of like
But
a
still
crotch
got
piece.
more than enough room to cover everything.
And instead of like a crotch piece, it's like one of those things you have around. It's just like a belt. It's a belt in itself. It's just because his crotch is
Yeah.
so small compared to it.
The belt buckle is large enough.
Yeah, it's about on its own.
Yeah, and if it was really small, it would be funny though. Like Bob is just proudly pointing at it, and then just people with not very good
It's like
eyesight
this.
Well, we
a
saw
button.
the size of this guy
Yeah,
when
he
we
was
we were
pretty
fighting
huge.
him.
Yeah.
So probably the cat is waiting.
Yeah.
Was he like 10 foot
More
tall
than
or
Bob.
something, Lucas? What height was he actually?
No, it was about 3 meters. So yeah, I guess that's 10 foot, right?
Yeah, roundabout. Yeah. So yeah, his head should be pretty big.
And it's
Yeah.
pretty heavy then. Just imagine you walking with just like an
I
elephant
just
skull.
yeah, I
on
could
your
absolutely
bottom.
imagine. I absolutely imagine Bob doing that, and then someone asks him about the weird walk. He's like, "No, it's not the skull that's weighing me down. It's just my junk."
Hey, if he
And then you
beats,
have to zoom in for the in the photo to see his junk.
I'll have to come. Jeez, I'll have to rise early in the morning,
Hey,
so I have to
well,
go now.
okay, before we leave, just when make the next big enemy observer, or what are they called in D&D? These big
Beholder?
eyeballs with
Oh yeah,
beholder.
beholder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beholder. So Bob wins over him, and then he bounces like inside. When they have ball cancer, he just bounces on it around as a trophy.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. Till
Yep.
next week.
See ya. Thanks for the session,
See you in
Lucas.
2 weeks, guys.
See
See
ya.
you next
Oh,
week.
you're away next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yeah. How is it actually? So who is not joining?
Next week is Ilya, then Reese after that for 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That works. So yeah.
Okay.
See you.
Bye bye.
See you later.